Good morning, everybody. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday morning.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Wake 'em up, Liberty.
Oh, fucking no, this is your show. You're hosting, man. You wake 'em up. Come on. You woke me up.
I'm sleeping still. You do it. All right, everybody. We got Squatty Aquati in here. Hey, Zeus. T-Bird was in here earlier. He had to go back to work. He was trying to sneak in a little peek on us before he goes back to work. Hey, Zeus. Hey, Zeus is here. He's at work also, but he's gonna leave early. Said he's gonna stay and get paid to watch. Hey, that's cool. He's gonna get paid to watch us. Blue collars in here, of course. Squatty Aquati, Jesus, Silver Sleuth, Mahalo, JK Pioneer, morning. I don't think I've seen JK Pioneer. Have I seen JK? Maybe I have. Um, in studio we have Blue Collar. I don't know why he's muted. We also have Liberty Blue Bleeds and special guest, the Kansas Kid.
Good
Yeah.
morning, fellas.
Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, Kansas Kid, for being here.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to do a short with an intro that I had planned for everybody. So when you guys have time, you'll have to go back and watch this short. I worked hard
We
on it.
for sure, Nick. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. I
It's
like when you
funny
create.
too, man.
Well, that's what it's all about,
Oh, it's
right?
freaking funny.
Showdown.
I don't know what
So, can you hear me now?
I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
what
All right.
what's
So
that?
let's welcome our guest in, man. Kansas
Yes.
Kid, all the way from Kansas. Look at the stuff he's got out. What do you got out there, kid?
So I'm going through some of my stuff right now. This is some of my slab stuff that I don't know if you guys had ever seen my Benji collection. I've got a mint state slab complete Benji collection, and I've got multiple boxes that I'm trying to go through and organize and consolidate because I'm getting ready to put all this stuff away. This collection is complete here of everything mint state that I have other random stuff, and so yeah, this is what I pulled out and trying to figure out what I need to do to complete a second set or what I'm going to go. So this is more collection stuff instead of stacking stuff.
Gotcha.
But
So I was watching your new video yesterday. You were talking about world silver coins, right? You're on a quest right now. Can you guys
yeah,
hear me okay? Because I'm on my headphones and I don't want to. Can you hear me okay?
yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
Yeah.
hear
You
you.
so
you
so
sound exactly like an operator in Pakistan.
uh so anyway,
Whoa.
he's
Hey,
on a
take it easy now. It's Saturday morning, okay?
he's
Exactly, dude. Good morning.
all right. Let me get back to it. He was on a quest. He's on a quest for collecting world silver coins. Wants to get one from every country, right? So
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
I just recently started that myself. Not one from every country, just buying world coins. So to that end, I got some world coins out here. That's what I got out.
Nice.
So Liberty, I see you got your new fractional bar that you got the other day.
Yeah, this is my latest pickup, but it's not that great because it was also a drop off. Yeah, it took 9 ounces to bring this home.
All right.
I needed some cash, and I took a 10 ounce Silvertown bar down to Archangel. Got a price on him. What was it, $32.25 that day? And he came back an offer of $305, and I was like, well, he had like a whole pack of these, all connected. And I said, well, would you give me $275 and one of those Stagecoach Divisibles for $305? And he's like, sure. I was like, okay, cool, let's do that. And so, yeah, I hate to cash in silver and then walk out silverless. That to me doesn't make sense.
Oh, I heard Nick's gone from there.
Yeah, last Wednesday, Silver State Stacker, he actually came in 3 hours after I did, the same day, 2 days ago, to Archangel Coins, and yeah, he's like, "Where's Nick?" And when I walked in there was like 9 people, and maybe I was like the 10th person in there, so they're moving, they're doing good business, and I noticed that Nick wasn't there, but I didn't really think of it because it was so busy. I didn't really look around too much. I just did my thing because I had people waiting on a live stream out in the car, So I'm like, fuck, I gotta hurry up, get this done. And they took me right away, even though there's like 9 people in there. Right away, he's like, hey, what's up, dude? And let me take care of you. And I was like, cool. But
He made everybody else wait.
yeah, I made the live stream wait, and then when I
No,
came
I meant
back, huh?
you jumped in line in front of 10 people.
Well, there was a couple of people milling around. There was a few people. They had probably 4 people working, and I just like walked to the counter, started looking at vintage bars, and John, the older guy. Oh man, I feel he almost tried to give me back my 10-ounce bar, and I was like, no, dude,
Whoa.
no. Yeah, I was like, no. The big one goes to you. I get the little one. I was like, he's kind of, ooh, I don't know if that's, I do, believe me, I rue the day I have to hang up my keys, the car keys. They take away. You get old. You can't, you're not functioning like you should. So it's dangerous to be working in a coin shop. I mean, and maybe he was just having a bad day, but he's elderly, and I was like, damn. And I was like, no. Or maybe he's just testing me. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he was. Yeah.
But anyway, Silver State came in like 3 hours later when they're closing, and they'd pretty much put everything away. He picked up some Peace Dollar, Morgan Dollars, I think something else. And but he asked for Nick, and they're like, no, he moved to Oregon last Wednesday, so Nick's gone, dude. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think I'll be going in there then.
Oh, come on, Nick. I don't. Why?
He was the one that took care of us. He always hooked us up. He knew who we were. I don't know anybody else in there really.
Okay, 2 things when I was in there. They sell swords. They sell Civil War. So they all, and they're not that expensive. I mean, they have some for 200, 300, 400, 600. Awesome swords. They got all kinds of sterling, a whole wall of it. But okay, this is my question for Kansas. They had empty PCGS boxes and empty NGC boxes, like what I think I'm seeing there. This is a small screen. My phone's tiny, but how come the NGC? They had a table full of them, all empties, all used, all same condition, but the PCGSs were only $5 and the NGCs were $10. Why? What?
The only thing I can think of is sometimes on those, it depends. I think it depends on when they were made. They will only hold the certain slab. You know what I'm saying? So like the PCGS, the older ones will only hold a PCGS slab because the other ones stick up higher. So like this NGC right here, this actually taller than a PCGS.
Oh,
The actual slab is taller, if you can see. So when you go to put the lid on, the lid doesn't shut.
all the way down, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the only thing I can think of on that. Whereas the ones that I have here, they fit everything. They fit the annex, NGC, all of them. So I've got
'cause they're
mixed
just
slabs in
taller.
here.
I
Right,
see.
exactly. They're just made a little bit taller.
Gotcha.
So the ones that are cheaper normally are only for a certain slab, like PCGS, because you can't fit anything else in it.
That makes perfect sense because they're not as customized, or not customizable, but they don't fit as much. So they're
Exactly.
like specialized, and not that many people really need them, so they put them for less money. Okay, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
the companies, the grading companies, send you a box if you send them a couple of coins, right? So they're going to send out the box for their slabs.
so there's a difference on like an NGC and a PCGS. Yeah, it's taller.
Yeah, absolutely.
The actual slab. Certain boxes will hold all of them, and then certain will only hold a certain type. So
Yeah, you can get them universal. I think also one's a little thicker than the other. Like in other words, the taller one won't accommodate the shorter one, even because it's a thicker slab. Is that correct too? Or
yes, I've seen those too.
yeah, so I've heard that you can't mix and match in one of the NGC or PCGS boxes. You cannot mix and match between those, and that's kind of stupid, really. It's short-sighted on both of their parts.
And that's why all of these boxes here, they're neither NGC or PCGS. These are just your universal fit, Amazon $6 boxes.
Something like this.
Oh, universal fit. There. Okay, there you go. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like that one I got at the show in November. The one from, remember the lady that we bought the snakes from?
Yeah.
I got that box from her.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was like a universal, all fits all. I think it even fits annex slabs too.
Boy,
Yep,
you were out there.
too.
You were like a drone at that coin show, man. You went around everywhere we went. I guess you'd already been there because you knew everybody.
Well, the first day, I like to go around at a show and just really take it all in the first day, not buy much. But in this particular case, I was buying even on day one. But if it's a multi-day show, you got to get the lay of the land, right? You got to talk to people, get a feel for who's there, who's willing to deal. what they have, you know. Like this year, I'm on a quest. What did I say the other day, Nick? I want to get a. Oh shit! Sorry, Nick.
It's okay. Everybody knows my name by now.
Yeah. All right. Can we just get over that and just fucking call each other by our real names?
I don't care. That's fine.
Okay. But
I think
anyway,
whatever
long
slips
story
out.
What I was going to say, I want to get some buffaloes. I want to get a Scottsdale buffalo, and I want to get that first mint buffalo that you told me you had.
I have it for you already. I told you a long time ago I had a surprise, and you're like, don't tell me, don't tell me. And then you told me what you put in the package that Liberty has. So now I know.
All right, so you ruined the surprise for me. All right, cool, man. That's all. It's all good. I got surprises for you guys too.
Hey, Blue Car, I'll ask you a question real quick.
Hey, kid, what were you just showing? That Benji?
Yeah, this is a rattler right here, Proof 65,
Old school.
1960. Yeah, this is a smoke show right here.
Nice.
Now, when you say rattler, okay, that's a guy. Where I first heard that term was from this guy, and you know him well. You know him very well. Yeah, the fish, bionic fish.
Funny.
So many
It's funny that
different
you showed that
iterations.
because Fish. I got this from Fish. He actually sent this to me.
There you go. So for the people that don't understand that, because I didn't when I first heard it, and maybe there are others out there, what is a rattler?
That right there.
It's the case that
Yeah, it's the old holders that they rattle around in there.
That's it right there.
Hence the name.
Right. It's an onomatopoeia. It sounds like it's spelled.
That's
one of my favorites though to get, and this is in anything, is these Annex. I really like Annex. I like Annex pretty much anything they put out. I buy them, you know, if the coin looks good, I buy them as much as PCGS or NGC. But I really like these soap bars. These are one of my favorite to find and pick up.
slabbed Benjis.
Yep.
Now those are
you
aren't
getting those,
90%,
right
right?
around the
Those are
mouth, or what are you paying for those?
Yeah, these are 90%, but this holder, this is an old school, it's called a soap bar holder. And I like finding these. They are a little weird in size. They're a lot smaller in size, but they have just different generations of different type of holders and stuff. And I like going after these.
Well, I
Here's
tell
my
you, another
Benji
guy that
collection.
likes to go after those is that dude, Stack Attacker Wager.
Yep.
And I was going to ask you, so what as far like you said, that was a smoke show. So basically, what year is it, and what is I can't see on the screen; it's so small. And what is the grade?
On the one I just showed.
Yeah, you called it a smoke show. Like it's a really nice piece. 'Cause I don't know much about these, so I'm trying to learn.
So yeah, this was one I was talking about. That was that rattler, and this is a proof coin, and it's a proof 65.
Oh
wow!
So for like that year, because there's like, you know, we know the highest that's ever been graded on every single year, every type. So what would be the highest on that year?
On this year, I think that the ones I'm familiar with are like 67, and
Okay.
the proof coins on the Benjis in particular, man, they can get outrageous and they get very hard to find. But like I've got some higher grade coins than just the regular Benjis. Like I said, this started in 1948 on these Benjis, and this is a full bell line right here, and it goes to, this would be the last one, the 1963, and I've got all mints and all years for this right here is complete mint state Benji slab collection. So there's nothing that is AU, no XF, nothing. This is all mint state, so it's, you know, MS or higher on this.
Nice.
This one here, I like these. I've got a handful of these. These are called the Bugs Bunnies.
Oh.
And it's an error, and I can't show it on here, but I've done videos on this before. But right here on his mouth, he's got fangs coming out, and it kind of looks like bunny teeth. But I call it the Franklin Fanger. That's what I call him because he looks like a vampire.
I like your name better. Definitely. Oh yeah, here we go. Is he
Made for
dipping?
StreamYard, it'd be higher, better definition.
I think he's got a big old dip in his cheek. What?
It's hard to see.
I'm not gonna be able to do it, but yeah, he's got. I can see it with my naked eye, but I'd have to put it on a magnifying scope. But it's a Bugs Bunny.
Oh,
and these are pretty fun to go after.
Oh.
But yeah, this this stuff right here, this is just stuff that is stuff I collect. This is not, I don't stack the slab stuff. I know it looks like I probably
shit.
It's just, and that's why after I got this done, I'm going into that world coin thing. This is something that I don't like. I don't push hard to do. Like I said, this Benji collection took me, I don't know, probably, I started it back whenever I was AG Stacker back on my other channel. And so I had it started then. So I probably worked on it for 3 years, maybe 4 years.
Yeah, I had just right before that channel went away. I had started watching from the beginning all of your videos, and I think I only got through like half a dozen, and then your channel went away, and I was like, no, I wanted to learn. I mean, it's like an encyclopedia. I just recently lost my channel, like inadvertently, because I'm an idiot, and I play with things that I shouldn't play with, and well, you know all about that. But
your channel's going.
What could you, if you're comfortable telling us? You don't have to. No, I'm very curious. Why?
My AG Sector channel.
Yes.
Okay, so that channel was actually, it was a channel I started. I'll be completely straight with you guys on this, and I don't think I've ever told you on this, but maybe a couple people know. But I started that channel as a stacking channel for my brother. My brother died when he was 43. He was a hardcore alcoholic, and literally drank himself to death. And the idea behind AG Stacker 1776 was, he's got a son, and my focus was to buy bicentennial silver bars and stack them and give to a son when he turns 18.
Oh,
that was the whole premise of that channel when I started it. And to kind of get stuff that I want to do. But once I got, and I think I was over 1,000 subs. I was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, you were like 1.3
something
or more.
So once I got a good collection together for him, for his son, it was about 100 ounces of stuff. I was ready to go a different direction. And it was like that. It's something that I never put out there, never told anyone, that the sticker that you were just showing, the 76 bell.
Yeah.
Well, my brother was born in 1976, and that is the whole basis off of that.
Gotcha.
So he was born in 76. That's why I collected bicentennial bars for his son. And like I said, that was a whole idea. And that was the tattoo that I got right here that's a tattoo for my brother.
Oh,
the Liberty Bell there.
Yeah. So that is, and I've had that for ever since he passed away. So that's how I got that sticker design, was off my tattoo.
Oh, nice. Well, my condolences. My cousin did the same thing. He was a little bit older. He was late 50s, but yeah, he started early to drink himself to death. And
yep.
I'm so sorry to hear that, man. But that's a very, very cool homage that you've done. And yeah.
So anyway, like Liberty, that like Kansas Kid was introduced into the AG Sector channel.
Yes.
Like he was already in there. Like he had made appearances and stuff like that. You kind of know the basis of that. So then, whenever I kind of got to a point where I was like, okay, I feel pretty good about what I accomplished, the whole reason why I was going to do that channel. So then the channel went away, and then I wanted to do something. I wanted to do this channel, the Kansas Kid, more of what I wanted to do, more of, my style type of thing. But the AG Stacker channel, it gave me motivation, to go through, and I wanted to get him, 100 ounce base stack to give to his son, because his son, he's only 14 now. So that'll give him something to get started whenever he turns 18. That's kind of a gift, and it's kind of a homage to his dad. Everything's the bicentennial bars and pieces and stuff. So but that's why you see like a lot of Liberty Bell stuff, rounds, and I've got tubes of A marks and the SD bullion bars and stuff like that. That's all going to him.
Right. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, man. And now the AG 1776 is not your second to last channel. You've been on YouTube a while, and didn't you have like a knife or a blade channel?
I did, yeah. So I've been a chef for 25 years, and I had a knife review channel, and I was with companies that they would send me knives, and I would showcase their knives. I would use their knives. I would, use them for a month or so. I'd review them, and then I would put it out there. And I had that channel, and it was probably it's the biggest channel that I've had, and I really enjoyed doing that. But YouTube had a disclaimer they put out that I would be held liable if anyone cut themselves with a certain knife I showed, or if pretty much if someone hurt themselves with something that I was putting out there to review, I would be held responsible for it.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So as soon as they did that, and I don't know, because like I watch reviews of like guys that do pocket knives and hunting knives and stuff, but I was using cleavers and 10 and 12 inch chef knives and just different things. And I'm sure that everything would have been fine, but I'm not gonna put my neck out there for that. So as soon as they sent me that disclaimer, I nuked that channel too.
I think I'd do the same thing, because that's like, you don't want to be held liable. I mean, it's not like you're even making money and you're going to be paying people. Are you kidding me? What? That's
right.
And
right.
Then what about? I mean, like, really, you have to tell people that McDonald's coffee is hot? Come
on. Exactly. But hey, man, people are out there. They're like that, man. They will, give an inch, take a mile type of thing.
Could you imagine bringing a case? Oh, this guy showed me a knife and I cut myself. It's like, okay, a case dismissed because you're a freaking retard, bro.
Exactly. It's kind of like when people say on the video, "Oh, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take this." It's like, come on, dude. If you're gonna take financial advice from YouTube, you deserve to lose your money. You know what I'm saying? You deserve to lose your money.
People do though, and then then they go after somebody, or they don't. They just go after somebody anyway, just because they
people
can.
Do it, man. So yeah. So anyway, so I've enjoyed doing YouTube. I've always liked doing it. The knife thing, it was fun, and I don't miss that one. That's fine as far as that goes. The AG stacker. Now I still have everything from that channel. I still have that channel saved. So if I wanted to put it back up, I could. But I never will. Like I said, that was kind of a the last chapter, and the Kansas Kid is the new chapter and what I'm going to go with. And I don't plan on doing anything with this channel. This channel is going to stay. I got into the kind of the groove that I wanted to go into and kind of what I want to put out there. And it is kind of weird because the AG Stacker channel, it kind of got to be where it was like a job. After I kind of completed what I wanted to do, it felt like I had to do more stuff. Like I had to pump stuff out, and I didn't like that, So because that channel was monetized too.
Oh.
So couldn't you have just changed the name and said, hey, I'm turning a page. I'm not going to be AG Stacker anymore. I'm going to be Kansas Kid. But hey, come along on a journey with me, you 1,1300 subscribers, whatever it was, and just continue from that point? Or
I kind of played with it, and I kind of had fun with it in a video. I don't know if I think it was the last video I put out. Kansas Kid came into my house and killed AG Stacker.
Oh. Yes. That's what I just was going to ask you about, man. It's like,
So AG Stacker was doing a video, and he was sitting there talking, and then all of a sudden Kansas Kid came busting through the door and literally attacked him on video and killed him, and that was it.
How did you get away with that on YouTube?
Well, I don't know. I still think people are after me, but they don't know who I am exactly. So.
Well,
right now,
if you nuke the channel right after that video, then I guess it doesn't matter, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah. Because AG was dead then. So.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Pretty creative way of ending it. I'll give you that.
Oh, dude, are you kidding
now
me?
I feel like I need to go back and watch.
The kid, no, you can't. The kid is very creative, man. He's actually the reason that I was like, dude, he's got an alter ego. I was like, what the hell? I want an alter ego. So I created Captain Bleeds, and well, that got me a little bit of trouble with you, Kansas Kid. And I felt bad about it. This is like a year and a half ago. The rough water patch that we been through. I want to apologize for trying to bring you into my twisted hijinks campaign that I was into. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anyone. I was just trying to have fun with it. But I feel like you being here today, and I'm hoping is like a little, maybe a start of a reconciliation between us, because I've always enjoyed you and I really like you.
Yeah, man, it's no sweat, Bleeds. No sweat. Don't even worry about it.
We got a
Okay,
nice
brother. Thank you,
opening up
man.
morning
Thank
here
you.
on Saturday. Thanks for sharing, everybody. Figuring
Yeah,
this
let's.
all out.
Who's here, man? What's going on? Are they talking and chatting it up? What's happening?
So
Hey,
Jesus wanted to know.
you know
He
what I
says,
noticed? Let me just get this out of the way. 25 people in the room and only 3 likes. I mean, come on, dude. Let's
Oh, you guys
8 likes.
suck.
smash that like. Smash
You
that
guys
like
suck.
button.
Nobody likes us.
Come
Oh,
I got
Nobody,
man,
12.
that hurts. You guys are
nobody likes
hurting
the kid.
our hearts.
So
28
Kansas,
people,
Jesus
28
says,
people watching right now and only 3 likes. Unless I just got to reload it.
you got to
Oh, maybe,
reload it.
yeah. We're like knocking them, and then probably just need to reload.
I got
15
25
likes.
watching and
15
13
likes.
likes.
Still lame.
12
Still
likes.
lame.
Somebody just took someone away. So Jesus wanted to know from you, Kansas. He says he has a Benjamin in a flip. And about 15 years ago, he took it to a coin shop and he said it could be a proof. Is it possible to get proofs out of slabs? Should he get it graded or keep it loose?
So what I would do is I would take the year and look at the mintage of them, because if the mintage is 1.5 million or higher, probably not. I would just keep it in a flip. If it's a low mintage proof coin, definitely get it flabbed, because it can go from being a $12 coin to a $200 coin.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's all based on the year and the mintage of it to put in it. Because I got some proofs here, and there's a proof that I've been wanting to get that it's in for me right now it's kind of unobtainable because it's so expensive. But one of these days, when I retire and get old, I'll be able to pick one up. But yeah, it's definitely worth just pull it up. If you have a red book, look in there. You can get the mintage on there. If not, just pull up Numista. Numista, I use it for a lot of my coins, and it gives what it's made out of, the mintage. It gives all the specs on it. And if it's a low mintage coin, it's definitely worth getting slabbed.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Always good to learn from the community and help each other out.
Yeah, just speaking of learning from the community, I've got these cards out here. I don't know if you guys noticed. They're trading cards, and we had a really good time with these things, man. It was so cool back in the day. There's Trident's card. It's a rare card, and it's so rare it's even got a bent corner on it. But and of course, Kansas Kid had his card, which this is coveted right here. And maybe not by the whole community, but by me. I love that card. So cool. Of course, I made one up as well, and Trident. And could you tell us a little bit about that? Explain to these guys some about the cards, and how did you learn about the cards, Kid?
Real quick, Liberty, throw a comment in the
I
comment
can't.
section so I can link your link in there.
Oh, I'll try. Let's see.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
Dude, I'm challenged in many
I'm
ways.
having a hard time finding your channel. Just hit A and enter, just so your name pops up, so I can get to your.
Let me see. Is there a shit emoji on here?
I'm trying to share your channel here. Come on now. I'm trying to get you back to 100 subs. Oh wait, you flew past
No,
100
he's way
subs.
over 100.
Oh, okay. Here, let's see.
All right, we got Stacker Factor showed up. Good morning, Stacker Factor. I think we got Stacker Factor lined up for not this Monday, but the following Monday.
That's the
Jesus
rumor.
is in here. Jamie's in here. Sorcerer Stan, All Things Silver. Deneen, Urban Stackers Den. Sorcerer Stan. I'm gonna repeat a bunch of people. Silver Sleuth decided to show up this morning. Good morning. I'm not as good as Liberty is, so that's what we
Stacker
got to work
Factor
with.
as the best camera work on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, look at the
Whoa,
Sacrificer
whoa,
just
whoa,
gave you
whoa.
money, dude. Just dude, congratulations,
Oh,
Nick. Is that your first?
Stacker Factor. That is the first super chat I've ever got.
Hell yeah, bro.
You are the
Nice.
And guess
first.
what?
Thank you.
It's a $2 bill.
Nick, you're
Thank you,
buying the
Stacker
first round
Factor. I
of beers
greatly
now.
appreciate it.
Oh shit. Jesus said, be careful, Liberty, don't delete your channel again.
Yeah.
Stacker Factor says 1,000 subs coming for me soon. As soon as I get behind the camera and start making
Wait.
some more videos. I've been slacking.
Zeus,
So,
is it too
it's my
soon,
fault.
Zeus?
It's too soon, Zeus. It's too soon.
Oh
Never
man,
too
that's
soon.
a kick in the nuts, huh? Dude.
Oh.
Man, hey, Liberty, I would tell you what right now, man, that, going through channels in the past, half the fun is watching your channel grow, and half the fun is having that build up. And that's another reason why you asked, like, why didn't just transfer the subs over? There was a handful of guys that, if you knew about the Kansas Kid, you knew, so they automatically, jumped on, and those were the guys that I knew well in the community that followed me anyway. And actually, I got to know those guys a lot better compared to having 1,000+ subs. So then taking off with my Kansas Kid channel, I knew I had a cool group of guys that I could relate with and knew, and I knew those guys really liked my content and what I was doing. So yeah, Liberty, dude, starting off from smaller, that's part of the fun. It was growing your channel and watching it grow.
Oh man, thank you very much. And yeah, I tell you what, a couple of points you just made. One is, oh god, all right, let me go to the second one. My brain. Anyways, Fish told me when he learned of my channel being gone, he's like, "You nuked your channel." And he's like, "This is the way." This is because he's done it. We had I did like a test stream on StreamYard. And, we had a really deep, insightful conversation, Fish and I. It was awesome. He told me all about the history of his channels going away and coming back, and yeah, it was very, very cool. And here's my second thing I wanted to bring up was when your channel went away. I freaked, dude. I was like, where'd he go? Oh my God, where'd he go? I think I immediately put out a community post. Where the fuck did AG1776 go? And the mistress, Raven Ivy, she pumped one right out. Hey, everybody, it's cool. He's okay. He's okay. And it was like, oh, thank God. I was like, what the fuck's happening, man? Ugh.
Yeah, it was very short and abrupt. And it's funny. Here's another little tidbit to that is, so if you see my email on my channel now, my email is Tiny Bar Stacker.
Yeah.
And I had another channel that was called Tiny Bar Stacker, and all my videos, I never spoke in them. I never said a word in them. All I did was showed like 1 gram bars or 2 gram bars, like little tiny bars. And it turned into a challenge that, like I said, I never spoke in any of my videos. And I'd always recorded them in weird places, so it wasn't like my normal setup. And so I put it was like a little challenge game thing out there, and I think Spokane Silver Stacker is the one that won it. That he caught on to who I was, and the idea was who can guess my identity, and it went on for videos or whatever. But yeah, it was kind of fun. So Tiny Bar Stacker is actually from a little side project I was doing in a channel that I never spoke in.
Oh, wow. Okay. I got one side channel, but I don't even use it. It used to be my name, but I just changed the name and I just moved on.
This is my only channel, and hopefully it will be my only channel. I don't know if I want to start all over. Although I wouldn't mind, because I started off and it was weird. It was weird when I started, and I pivoted real quick.
Well, I know. I think it is kind of maybe good to grow back like that, because people that aren't or weren't watching previously, well, now they're gone. Everybody's gone, but the people that are here now, because YouTube's this river, it just keeps flowing, and I'm sure the kid can contest to that, man. It's like the video you put out 4 days ago. What video? It's like, man. So yeah, I think it's probably a good way to build back. I don't think it's going to take 2 years to get to 1,500. Hopefully not. My gosh, it was a lot of work. It's sad to see it go. What really hurts me probably the most is it's like my diary, my journal is just shredded to pieces, and it's just gone now. And then all the comments all the conversations that I had, those are all gone. And I lost 1,560 subscribers in the push of a button, but 1,566 people lost me as a subscriber because my channel's gone. So I have to go back and resubscribe to everybody. So it is it'll be good to reconnect with everyone and maybe get a more solid base, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucked though, losing all that content.
Oh, dude. Yeah, actually, I did find on YouTube Studio, there's like a plus sign right in the top, which I never even pushed before. I pushed it, and then there's like a whole bunch of videos, like hundreds of videos that I deleted. I deleted off my phone. They're still like on that YouTube Studio, but it's just like, I think there are some full-length videos. I haven't totally gone through it because you have to like download each one. But one of them actually got published. I didn't even know it. Because it was set on the default of publish, and I usually I had it private on the last channel, so I just pushed it to see if one of those would work. And sure enough, it came up, and like I didn't even know it went public. And then 10 minutes later, there's 10 comments, and I'm like, well, I'll just leave it. It was just a partial, the very, very first video, but I'm gonna go through there, and I don't know. I asked Fish if that was weird to like re-release old material, and he's like, nah, it ain't weird. I think the blue collar the same said it wasn't that weird, and I don't know. I would like to get it back out there because I'll tell you what, like that river flows. So nobody even like people, the first video I showed three different logos, and people were like, oh dude, go with this one, go with that one, go with this one. And it's like, that was 2 years ago. I went with all three of those and nobody even knows. So
Exactly.
yeah, it's like water into the bridge, and water back over the top of the bridge would be probably just fine. I'm going to try it. I don't know.
I would do it. I would just keep pumping them out, whenever you don't have anything else new, just throw a couple of those out.
You know what I was thinking about doing was releasing them, because I'm coming up on the 12th. February 12th is my 2-year anniversary from my defunct channel. And I was thinking about actually releasing these on the same dates that I released over the first couple of years, the ones that are still salvageable.
There you go.
Cool.
Because I can't, on those ones, when I click on those on YouTube Studio, I can't edit it. I can't splice. I can't add two videos together. It just immediately pops up like ready to publish. Like just name it and let it go. So it's like I can't edit anything that's in there.
And there's no way to like right click on it and download it, or
I'm gonna explore more, but yeah, we'll see.
So Blue, are you near your wife and the laptop?
I am right in front of my laptop. Yes.
Are you? Can you? Man, you guys got to watch this freaking video. The short I just put up. It's freaking hilarious. I worked hard on it. It was gonna be my intro, but damn, StreamYard won't work. All right, so Kansas, I have a question for you. Did you really get a Hoffman and Hoffman like this under spot?
That was on SGT's auction or something?
Let me turn the lights on a little bit better.
Hoffman and Hoffman under spot.
You just did a video on it. It was like SGT's auction or something?
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. No, the Hoffman I did not get under spot. It was SCG of Stack That Gold, right? Oh, I had purchased numerous things from him, but actually the bar's right here. I got this bar under spot. I paid $30 for this.
The rest of it wasn't under spot though.
No, there was some other pieces, but not the Hoffman and Hoffman.
I figured. And then the A-Mark bar too, yeah.
Yeah, I got a little A-Mark chunky bar. That was not under spot either. I know if that's how people took it, that's not what I meant.
I was like, there's no way he found somebody that's giving this stuff away.
No, I've never found a Hoffman under spot at all. I think I got it for like $38.
That's still a good deal, yeah.
That's pretty good deal. So
I actually picked up a 3-dot Hoffman and Hoffman for $27. It was like $1.50 over spot a year ago.
That's nice.
It was in a generic bin. I was like, hell yeah, man. That was the best score I've ever got.
But that's the spot under spot deals, man, they're out there. And that's what's cool about the community. Like I buy a lot of my stuff from other community members. Like I go to my coin shop and deal with him, and a lot of his stuff is like I only deal vintage silver with him. But like I'll do a lot of auctions or a lot of peer-to-peer sales through Instagram, YouTube, stuff like that. And I like doing that. I kind of prefer to do that, and trades. I love doing trades. I've done a lot of trades over the years with community members.
Have you ever gotten burned on one of them, or?
I have not yet. No, I have not yet. It's now Fish he did an Instagram purchase. It's been a couple years ago probably, and he did a video about how he got burned. He's like, man, I just let my guard down. I had to let my guard down. But I don't buy from random people. Whenever I say like Instagram, like I have known him on YouTube for years. So if they go over like Spokane Silver Stacker, he does sales on Instagram sometimes. There was Raven, she does a lot of sales over there. There was Girl Got Coins. She used to do sales all the time. And those people that I've known, and I've known people that's bought from them, that's only who I deal with. Now there's a lot of people that I follow that do sales that I don't know anything about them, unless they are a specific like poor artist that's doing poor pieces. I stay away from them because as soon as I let my guard down, like Fish said, man, I'm gonna get burned. So, and I don't need pieces that bad. I'm very patient. Like I've waited. Well, my USVI collection, I wanted to get that San Diego bar. I waited for over 2 years to find that San Diego bar at a good price. And that was the only one I needed. And, and it came up, and it went from, I was looking at that bar, a 1 ounce bar was like $400.
Oh.
And yeah. And I was patient, and, I got it for, a lot less than that.
Good. Yeah. Patience pays off, man. Yeah. Just keep your eyes out there and see what happens. And you never know. Yeah.
Spot deals are out there. So like this Johnson Matthey, I don't collect these or anything, but if you find something, if it's $2 or $3 in her spot, I'm gonna buy it. And the deals are out there, and it's a no brainer. And he had what was it? What else? I can't even remember what all I got from him. I bought like, I don't know, probably 10 different things from him that auction, but that's just weight. I'll just take that, and that's just going to be thrown in wherever for weight. So
nothing wrong with that. Does anybody in the chat have any questions for Kansas Kid or Liberty Bleeds or Blue Collar or myself? Kansas, do you have any questions for us?
Yes. Okay. Blue Collar. I was going to ask you this, and I didn't ask you in your video the other day. You just did a couple awesome trades, and you did a video about it.
Yeah.
Were those trades straight across?
Yeah, straight up.
Really, man. That's you came out looking real good on that.
Yeah, I mean, some people think yes, some people think no. I mean, I had a couple of negative comments, like the silver trade, the Johnson Matthey bar, the 20 ounce for 30 ounces of generic, and I know it's a lot to give up for 30 for 20, but the cachet value of that, I thought was like, you know what, this is something special. So
yeah, absolutely. And it's a very specific bar, and there's a lot of character to that bar. And I don't know, I don't want to speak for anyone, but I think like whenever I show vintage pieces that I get, and they're like, well, it's only worth X amount of dollars, you want to have more weight. But vintage silver is a separate market. It's a totally different market than what your other stuff is. And whenever people realize that the premium on that and the desire for that, now it's a little bit different, because sometimes you can't always go to the shop like you did and get a good deal. But there is a totally different market in that stuff. And I think a lot of people, they don't realize that, but the more they get into it and they learn about it, then they start to understand what it is, the history behind stuff and things like that. But, I would have done the same trade, even though it's 30 ounces. I don't know, like maybe people that are just starting off, maybe not, because they want to get their weight base. But, for me, once I cleared 500 ounces of silver in just weight, then I really started expanding my collection, as far as vintage pieces and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I
awesome.
pretty much did the same. And it was about 800-900 ounces when I got up to that point. I was like, all right, this is boring. I gotta get into something else, So
bar is awesome. You did not go wrong.
It's everyone preaches this, and you guys know this, but the diversity factor of what you can do, even with just stacking metals, it's not just silver, it's not just gold. There is, 333 gold. There's a whole nother market for that, so to diversify just plain silverweight compared to collectibles or numismatics that, a slab coin that's worth $200, but if you break it out of the slab, it's only worth, $13
Right.
because it's certified. But the options are, and that's the whole thing with me, is about having all these options of all these things I can do, even with just metals. But I dabble in stocks, I do crypto, I do real estate, I do a lot of other things just to make that whole ball of things come together.
Well, yeah, you got to diversify. I mean, we all have our different investments, right?
Yep.
But to me, this is the most fun out of all of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. This is
Hey, real quick, you guys mind if I shout out some people that just came in?
no, go for it, brother.
Okay, we've got Dub C's Coins and Precious Metals in the house, formerly known as White Cross. Good to see you this morning, Dub C. Glad you're up early, man. Thanks for being here. We've got Bootsy 353. Haven't seen you before, but welcome to the show. Just a Dude, a friend of mine, Patrick McCall's here. Thanks for being here, Just a Dude. Great Lakes Joe. We know that's Vegas Stacker's brother, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. In case you guys don't know, JK Pioneer. Yeah, this guy has been around as long as I can remember, and he's always like, for back in the day, he was first every time. It was good to see you, JKP. I definitely got to send you some swag. I want to get some of your that Catastoga wagon that you got there on your stickers. That's very cool. Bellows Forge is in the house. He said he's so curious about Short's video about the one fake ASE. Was it the one in the middle of the third row?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
Good eye.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Pick that one out.
I don't know if you guys know, but Bellows Forge is into contests, and he has a strategy. Go to his channel. You'll find out all about that. Big Apple Stackers here. Good to see you, Big Apple. A couple of times now I've seen you. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. Heck yeah. Put up those Texas horns. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're feeling better, man. I hope that infection goes away, man. Appreciate you being here, though. Let's see. Big Apple Stacker. Deneen, right on. She's a subscriber of T-Bird Stacking. I've seen her there, and also my channel, my old channel. Deneen, I have a new channel. If you want to please subscribe. Yeah, please subscribe again. I miss your comments already. The Average Jane is here, and of course that's Average Joe's wife, Blue Collar Stacker's wife. Good to see you, Average Jane. Jesus, he's smacking my ass a little bit. Transient Stacker, good to see you, my man. You're still at home, right? I think, yeah, he's out of the country right now. He lives, where is it? Where does he live? Is it Thailand?
Manila.
Yeah. You live in
Philippines.
Thailand, right, Transient? I'm pretty sure he has like a business out there, and his wife stays there. All things silver, dude. Good to see you, man. Right on. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. I think, Urban Stacker's Den. I got your poker chip out here somewhere, Urban. Glad you're here, my man. And I think that's about everyone that we haven't mentioned. So yeah, let's keep going. Thanks for being here, guys.
All right, so
Kansas, your Hoffmans look way better than mine does. Mine looks beat up from the feet up.
beat up from the feet up. Nice.
You know, Blue Collar, this was the guy that left that comment about the 20 ounce, 30 ounces for 20 ounce, right? Silver and cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah, he I tell you what, yeah, he don't get that. He don't get it. Because he at first I thought he's just a stacker, and I'm not wrong, but then if you look at what he's done, like full silver, entire collection videos, and he has collected like so many different series. Oh my God, it's crazy. So he's really a collector, but he's definitely a stacker collector, because he will not buy. He buys coins when they come out, when they're cheap, right when they first come out. So
Yeah.
for him to pay any premium over totally necessary, he's like, hell no. So that's why
I get that, man. I'm just like that too. But one of the things I wanted to make a point on was the 30 ounces that I traded off for that. I paid
right.
$25 an ounce. So that was that was like me taking $750 and getting this. It's a no.
I'd do it in a freaking heartbeat, bro.
Yeah, you got a great deal. Anybody that said you didn't is just jealous that they didn't get that deal.
No, I don't think it's even that, man. It's like, okay, yeah, could I have taken those 30 ounces and walked out of the store that day with $930? Sure, could have done that. But
that bar is sexy as shit, bro.
I'd rather have that bar.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
this-
Any day.
This little golden beauty.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Now, okay. So someone mentioned, let's see, who had? Silver and Cigars in the same comment. He mentioned that piece.
Yeah.
I think you're up there. And he was saying he has that one that's worth. He thought it was worth $8,500. It's really more like $17,000 that he had graded. And he said that it looks a lot like his. Now I'm kind of wondering, was he referring to like the condition?
Yeah, he
I
said
hope it's referring to the condition. And are you going to have that graded?
Okay, so I talked to, and I don't think he'll mind me saying, I talked to Dub about it. And basically what he said was, yeah, it's a nice coin, but it's very common. And even in an AU to BU grade, I think he said AU, up to AU, it's really not worth much more to grade it, but it'll protect it and preserve it. If I'm out of line there, Dub, let me know.
Are you gonna bring that out to the show then?
No, I'm not bringing it with me. I got no reason to bring it. If I have it graded, I'm going to just, the NGC is right in Sarasota, so they're at a lot of the shows here.
So Kansas Kid, do you have a grading service that you're subscribed to, or have you had things graded, or do you just buy graded?
I just buy graded. I've never sent anything to be graded, and I think I'm at a point though where I probably could. The reason I haven't is because I didn't know enough about what to look for in graded coins. But recently I do, so I will buy coins that are in VF condition and AU condition. I've got one that is a graded, cleaned coin, and to me, I've got to do a ton of research and know exactly what I'm looking at before I send something in. That way I have a better idea of what I'm going to be getting back. And the thing is, with everything I've done, I'm really good at Benjis, and I can get down to a Nats ass on pretty much anything on Benjis, but nothing else.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Nothing else. I remember Blue Collar showed that gold coin. He's like, "Hey, does anyone know about a grade on this?" I couldn't even tell you where to start on gold because it's a totally different. It's a different metal. It's a different look, and it's I can't do it. Even on like walkers and stuff like that. Benjis, I'm your guy. Anything else, I can't tell you nothing.
There's a pretty good book out there, and actually Dub probably could pop it up in the chat. There's a book that OJ was showing me the other day. It basically goes through every coin and it shows you exactly what to look at and a picture of this is what an XF, this is a VF, this is a fine, this is a good. It shows you basically, because coins pretty much all wear in the same pattern. The high points wear first, and it just gets more worn over time. So I wish I knew the name of the book. Dub might be able to pop it up though.
He's still awake.
Oh no, he's there. He's right now.
Death Kid, are you still playing guitar?
Hey, so Kansas Kid, LBS is going to call out the chat right now, right, LBS? But when we get back, and I want you to think about this, I got to call you out on that, not including shipping on your cost.
Not including shipping on what?
On your cost of a coin.
Did you listen to the last video where I was talking about why I thought
yeah,
that?
I did. Dude, bro, because you say that in a lot of videos, but I just want to make my point. That's all.
But you would have to figure out how much electricity is used when you turn your left turn signal on, right? And how long you leave it on, and how much dirt collected in your air filter.
Yeah, no. My point being is anything I pick up at the LCS, I'm not going to count the gasoline and the oil change and the tires. No, because I'm on the road anyway. I'm all over the place. If I stop at the LCS, half the time I'm just driving by anyway.
That's to say the least.
But if I buy this Cinco Peso right here, okay, and I pay $50 for it online, and it costs me $11 to ship it, I'll log that as $61, just because I had to pay it. That's just me. That's just my side of it.
It makes sense.
What you're saying though.
So,
yeah, the reason I don't do it because to me, adding that $11 is putting an unrealistic value on the coin, whereas the coin was $50. So adding money, because shipping is a service. That's a totally separate thing from the coin dealer you buy it from, and from the coin itself, the value. And I'm talking about value, pretty much what it is. So if you add money to that, it's an unrealistic value. If you take that coin that you got $61 in and you sell it to LBS for $61 and he pays $11 for shipping, now he's in it for $72. So $72 for the value of that coin is just unrealistic to me. And as it goes from hand to hand, if this is hypothetically, then it just raises the value of that piece and it's an unrealistic value for the piece itself.
Well, the way I
It's
look
not
at
about
it
raising
is-
the value. It's about logging what you spent for it.
Yeah, no,
Right.
the way I look at it is you're not upgrading the value. If I was going to sell this, I would, if I bought it yesterday and I sold it today, I would pass it along to him for what I paid for it. Okay, if that was the worth. But I look at the shipping as basically like overhead, right? You're running a business. Cost of goods sold is the coin. Overhead is the shipping. The shipping is overhead, and you have to account for that. Otherwise, you're out of business really quickly. That's
Well, I think you have to take it into consideration when you're doing a deal, a specific deal, because one deal you might just like, if I trade you at the show, well, that didn't cost us any. I mean, okay, you flew here, you brought the coin, I drove there to the show, we made, but yeah, so every deal is different. So I think it needs to be taken into consideration how much money it's going to cost you to make the deal. But I think what Kansas Kid is saying, that is not the value of the coin.
Oh
And
no,
you're
it
right.
doesn't.
I
It
agree.
doesn't affect the value of the coin. I get that part of it, but as a stacker, if I'm not accounting for that shipping, then I'm going to probably make mistakes buying stuff. I'm going to say, maybe I'd be better off finding this locally or at a show versus buying it online and paying shipping.
Exactly.
That's
My,
just
my
the
Basically,
point.
question,
It's just a
my next
good
disagreement
thing
in
that
terms.
it's a
of-
good thing to use as a dollar cost average, but it's not something that when you do go to sell that you're going to tack on to the price as
Right,
part
I'm
of
not
the
going to try
value.
to recover my shipping. No.
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
not. And the
I
only
am.
way the only way to make that work is appreciation, metal appreciation.
Right.
If the price keeps
Absolutely.
going up, it takes a little while to dissipate that cost.
So my next question for you guys, if you do an online order, how many times do you order and pay shipping, or do you meet that free shipping minimum?
Never.
I always meet the requirement.
Yeah.
They get me with that. I don't care.
Yeah, every time. I'll spend, depending on where I buy from, the main place online I buy from is $149 free shipping. But if it's $299, I'll spend $300 to get free shipping.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I got to spend $500 so that I don't have to pay tax.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that the idea of, and a lot of us are in that mindset to, if we're going to accumulate, especially weight and stuff, just spend more and, get ahead on it and don't pay for shipping at all.
All right, but LBS, you made a really good point without even trying, I think. Like this show, right? I'm going to this show.
Squirrel.
Maybe I'll pick up 20 ounces at this show. Do I divide my plane ticket into it, my meals, you know what I mean? My travel expense?
Yeah.
Can't do that.
That's the same thing as
that's basically what Kansas Kid was saying in the
No,
video, if I'm remembering correctly.
That's what I'm saying. You made a great point without really even trying, I don't think. But
Oh, thanks, man.
maybe I should I'll give you credit for it. I'll give you credit for it.
Oh,
When I
okay.
first started ordering from First Mint, they're local, and I still had to spend $300 for free shipping. Now they're $1 or $199. But yeah, if I'll always throw something in the basket or in the cart or in the bag or box or however you say it to avoid the shipping cost. It's just that's with anything though. That's if I buy underwear online or whatever the hell, whatever I buy online, and that's a ploy for the businesses too.
Yeah, you got to get that free shipping no matter what you do. Is Austrian Stacker in the house today with us?
It's like going to Costco. You can't buy a small package. You got to buy the big package to get the deal. So that's why you buy more and you get the free shipping, and that way it doesn't. And there you go. I would figure that into my dollar cost at that point to get it right to. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel one way. Sometimes I feel the other way.
Average Jane has it misconstrued also. She says her hotel was free and so is a bunch of the food. Ha ha. It's
That's
not
true.
free, it's just prepaid.
Yeah, there you go.
Not by me. Not by me. It ain't prepaid. It's maybe prepaid by her because she.
But that's like in Vegas when people say they get comps or this or that. No, you're paying for it. It's just in a different way.
Yeah. Did we lose a kid? Where'd he go?
Am
He
I
ran
gone?
away. No, the kid is there. Blue collar left.
Oh wait, I left.
Oh.
We got him back. Everybody's
Oh,
here.
it's-
Everybody's okay.
I
Actually,
was
all the
just like, wait,
screens.
who left?
That
So,
was
Average
weird.
Jane, did you watch my new video yet? It's freaking hilarious.
I clicked on it, but I didn't watch it because I'm on here. Hey, can I play it on here or no?
I don't know.
Wait, let me pop it up and I'll pop the camera out and face it at the screen and see if it works.
There we go.
Give me a sec.
Urban Stackers Den, thank you. Please make sure you go and get your prostate and colon check. Health is wealth. Guys, be easy. Yeah, that might be. I might have to do that. I don't know. I'm getting
That's
that
good.
age.
That's good advice, man.
I'm getting
That's
that
great
age.
advice, and he's going through it, man. Yeah, he went through. He's a cancer treatment patient, and where is it? Where did you go? He's in here somewhere. But yeah, he's got a logo on the back where it says "fuck cancer."
I
Where
like it.
are you? Where did you go? He's in here somewhere. But yeah, he's got a logo on the back where it says.
Sorry.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's my video. I love this.
All right,
thing.
let me get this video going. Nobody talks so we don't echo.
Oh, I
gotta
love
turn
it.
the sound up.
Here we
All right,
go.
ready?
Here we go. Here's my video. I love this.
All right, let me get this video going. Nobody talks so we don't echo.
All right.
I love it.
Sound. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's my video. I love this.
Previously on Saturday morning showdown.
How's everybody sound? All right, here we go.
Here we go. Here's my video. I love this.
On Saturday morning showdown.
Getting too much feedback.
It ain't working.
Everybody will have to go check it out after the stream. It's freaking funny.
That was like
All right,
quadruple
that was a major
looping
fail.
feedback.
Yeah,
Echo.
feedback sucks.
Everybody has to go watch it after the stream. It's funny.
Yeah, there's a link in there, but it's buried now. Actually, Average Jane popped a link in there for it.
So, Kansas, you're a fan of peace dollars. Do you have one of these peace dollars yet?
We got.
Hold on. I got to turn my lights.
I'm gonna put some disco lights on, get this party going, brother.
Give me a
Oh,
freaking
come on, man.
seizure.
I'm going to get a seizure. Turn this shit off. I'm old, bro. And I'm pregnant.
You old bastard.
And I got a heart condition. And I'm short.
Do you really?
You ever seen one of these, Kansas?
Trying to see. Is that what is that? 1922.
1922 peace dollar, but it's from the Binion Horde.
Oh no, I can't. I couldn't see the. Oh, hang on. Okay, I can see the Binion Horde. What is the Binion Horde? No, I've never even heard that.
It's it was from a guy that started the casino out here, and he ended up. It's a long story, but
Let's hear it.
he was crooked, of course, back in the day, and then his kid was crooked, and his kid had it was like hundreds of thousands of silver dollars and Morgans and everything, and he had them in the casino vault, but then he lost his gambling license, so he buried them in the desert, and then some people that helped him buried them in the desert. They buried a safe in the desert, and he put them in the safe. Well, then the people that helped bury him, murdered him and stole some of them. It's a crazy story, but it's
That's
I saw it on
insane.
the History Channel, and then I looked it up, and I had to grab one.
And
That's
he wasn't
that's
just a
Vegas
casino. Imagine that, a corrupt casino mogul in Vegas. He wasn't just that. He was. They've got. Oh my gosh, Sam's Town. I think was like the first place they started, but they're huge. They're all over the. It's the. Is it? Wait. Oh no, I'm thinking of Boyd. Oh, never mind.
That's a Binion. You're talking Binion.
Not Boyd, wrong one.
Not
Chris in
Boyd. Yeah,
Virginia
you're
said
right.
46,000
The
pounds
Horseshoe,
of
right?
silver.
Binion's Horseshoe Hotel. That's probably the most. Yeah, it's Binion Horseshoe. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Chris
sent
in
me that,
Virginia
or you
knows the
gave me
story.
that really cool Sam Boyd coin, that half ouncer in Vegas, and that's super cool, man. Thanks.
I have the 2-ounce one still.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, he made his own. That was awesome.
All Things Silver says peace dollars are his favorite. They are cool. I just watched that video that you did about the Morgans and Peace dollars, the difference in the numbers of them. That's crazy.
I've never even heard of that horde before. That's cool, and I've got into that stuff too. I've got this one is the Omaha Bank horde,
Oh,
Which one?
and
Oh, okay.
those hordes like that, and the history and stuff behind them, they're really they're fun to dive into and learn about.
so is that where like they go into a vault and I don't know how they not know about it, but they'll find like bags of these things that someone stashed way long time ago, right?
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, that's basically the whole story behind the GSA horde, right? They had been hoarding Morgan dollars. A lot of them were CCs, and basically they started releasing them. People were buying them by the bagful. Can you imagine? And then they stopped and they said, "Wait a minute, there's money to be made here, just like our government always does." And
Yep.
they
Exactly.
put them in plastic and sold them and made the money themselves. But it's a good thing they did because it preserved a lot of cool coins.
Yeah, it's a I did a video on it. I did it's in my channel, on my channel. It's a
So
crazy
kid,
story though. It's cool.
Mark Samuelson sent this to me, and the second I saw it, I don't know, for some reason, whenever I see this Silvertown, the writer, the Pony Express guy, I don't know why, it's just something in my brain makes me think of you, and maybe because I know that you're into like the cowboy guns. And Mark Samuelson is a really cool guy in the community. He's not creating content, but boy, he's making trades with everybody. And he's got a stack of vintage, like an amazing stack. He sends me pictures all the time. He's actually starting to send blue collar pictures and maybe Vegas too. I don't know, but yeah, he's a super cool guy. And I'm wondering if you know him.
I don't know him personally. I know I'm sub to him on his channel. I know he doesn't produce any content or anything, but I know him in the community and stuff like that. But I don't know him personally. No.
Well, I tell you what, if you ever did want to like buy like a really cool repeater rifle or Colt 45 or something like that, I would definitely talk to that dude. And yeah, that's what he does. He sells those things. And then back to the 5-ounce bar, and then just copper 5-ounce. So that was really cool. It reminded me of you. What I know you collect quite a few different ones, but what are you looking for? What's your next, and what's your favorite 5-ounce bar mint to collect?
Go back a little bit. That's cool you mentioned that because I've collected antique cowboy guns for a long time, a lot of years.
Yeah.
I like lever action rifles. That's just been something that I've always been into. Gun collecting, shooting, stuff like that. That's like probably my number one passion. What I've always been into since I was a kid. 5-ounce bars, as far as that goes, man, there's so many good ones out there. So much good stuff, but probably my favorite mint and what I always keep my eye open for is Rocky Mountain mint pieces.
Rocky Mountain. Okay.
They're extremely rare. Now, Rocky Mountain mint is was off of Swiss of America, Draper Mint.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Draper Mint has got, Swiss of America. They also have Rocky Mountain Mint. They are very, very low produced pieces. I've got a 11-ounce and 13-ounce bar, but I don't have 5. And if I found one of those, I'd love to buy one. But I would say, as far as that goes, man, the Swiss of America bars are my favorite. I like the extruded bars, and that's probably my favorite.
Right on. Well, thanks. I'll keep my eye out, man. Yeah.
And then I like the Crown Mint bars, stuff like that. But yeah, now the Pony Express bar you showed, I just did a video showing those. That I think that those would be a good future vintage piece down the road. I like the cowboy design. I like the I don't know why. Maybe it's because I live in Kansas, but I'm far from a cowboy. I don't do all that cowboy stuff, but I like the history behind it. I like the idea behind it. It's probably just a Kansas thing. Probably just growing up in Kansas, where that's all you see. But it just kind of depicts the Old West and rugged, and
Yeah.
guys when they used to be tough, and just don't have that
Heck
much
yeah,
anymore.
bro. I'm totally with you on that. I mean, I grew up on Cowboys and Indians. I mean, I think probably from, I don't know, 4 years old up till I was 10. Every year, my grandparents would get me a cowboy outfit. I had the hat, the vest with the fringe. I had the cap guns of Pony Express, the silver ones with the ivory handles, of course. I wore boots till I got blisters. Yeah, I was a cowboy, man. And we used to I'm Bat Masterson or Doc Holliday, and the Indians were always the bad guys. And, yeah, good times, man. Growing up in the West, especially, we've really, everywhere you go, like we got like Sam's Town, you walk in there and you think you're like in some old West thing, it's definitely part of being an American, I would say, for sure.
But that's something I look for, especially poured silver. Is I like poured silver that has. There was a guy on Instagram. I don't know if you guys remember Cowboy Coins. Cowboy Coins would pour with lever action rifles and 6-shooters, and actually I sent Silver Stallion a piece. That's a cowboy holding a rifle on a horse and all this stuff. And if I see pieces like that, especially my little poured silver 1-2 ounce pieces, I always pick them up. I like them. I like collecting that stuff, and they're just cool. They're just they're great designs, and I like them.
Do you have any these 1 ounce vintage bars that are rifles and pistols?
Let's see, the ones I have out here, I do somewhere.
Cool. Right on.
Those bars are the devil.
You know where you can find the gun silver is at the gun shows. And Mark Samuelson, he goes to all the gun shows because that's what he does. And oh man, he goes and he picks up silver, and it's usually pretty good prices. And he's got all kinds. He's done trades for like Tommy guns and the Winchester rifles, and the Colt 45 bars, and it's so cool, man. I like that Old West stuff big time.
The Windmaker Gun Show is the largest gun show in the United States, maybe the world, and it's in Tulsa, just about an hour away from me.
Oh, nice! Wow.
When I first started YouTube, I was originally going to do gun content, like because you can go out in the desert and shoot here, but then I realized that there's no YouTube is not a big fan of it, so I didn't feel like fighting with YouTube to do that type of content. So then my brother got me into this, and I ended up doing this instead.
Oh, I'm glad you did, Nick. That's cool. And I'm glad that you're a shooter. I love to shoot, man. We should go out one day, bro. That would be fun.
It is a good time. It's expensive nowadays, though.
Yeah, dude. It's are you good cartridges or? Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I remember I used to be able to buy like 522 rounds for like $10, and now it's like $40 or something. It's like what the.
Things like that, though, just like anything else, I think with firearms and stuff like that, they're an investment. They hold value. They gain value. As things as time goes on. If you buy good, they hold up.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and if you take care of them, they'll last forever. I mean, you can send down to generation to generation, on and on and on. I mean, it's metal, right?
Absolutely.
Excalibur here, man.
Yeah, guns are fun, man. Look at this. It's actually a wood chip. Long Live Coins made that. He actually made it. Like a wood burning stamp he had made for him, and then he all different exotic woods. Pretty cool. I see that you've had a chip for a little while there, Kansas Kid.
Yeah, I just made a new chip with this design on the back.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow. I haven't got into the chips and stickers yet. I don't know.
And then Kansas, you have channel bars. Do you have one handy?
I don't have one with me, no.
That's cool.
What does he got? What were you talking about, Liberty?
He's got he had channel bars made up. Actually, he did a collab with Mistress Raven Ivy, right? But I think you have just yours too, don't you?
I have just mine too. I did a collab, and then I've got channel rounds made by Monarch Precious Metals too.
Whoa! Oh yeah. You told me. Yeah, I asked you a long time ago about getting the die set up and what it cost and all that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for the information, man. I tell you, not just you, but so many people in this community. If you guys have a question about anything, just reach out, man. These people will. They're waiting for you to ask them something. I promise you. I love it when people ask me questions. You know, I don't love it when I don't know the answer because I want to know the damn answer. But you know, I try to steer people in the right way, or like, you know, they ask me this, and I'm like, well, I don't know, but I know a guy. You know,
I
and
know a
so,
guy
yeah,
who knows
the
it.
networking and the information flow, it's like we're becoming our own resource.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I don't know if he's still here. Urban Den Stacker. Look at that. He's got the skull flipping you off, man, with the black. Fuck cancer, man. Check that out. Isn't that cool? And he's doing good. Urban Den Stacker, he's doing really good with the treatments and all that. Last I heard. So, and I'm so glad he's part of the community. Hell yeah. Awesome. Sorry to break in like that.
No, all good, man.
So who has the bigger Morgan stack, Kansas Kid or Blue Collar?
Oh no, Kansas Kid by far, dude. Are you kidding me?
Oh. Now,
I-
Kansas Kid, what is your rarest, most highest graded Morgan dollar? I would love to see that if you have it handy.
So here's the thing: is I don't buy graded Morgans.
No, he
Oh.
buys them Coles. Yeah, he
I buy
buys them.
Coles. I don't collect Morgans, stack them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
He basically buys them for the weight, and that's the best way to buy them, if you ask me. I mean, I got a couple of collector pieces, but
And
yeah,
I've looked at some Morgans to buy, but I don't
that's
have
cool, kid. Wow,
I don't have
that's nice.
I don't have any I don't have any slab Morgans, but I've got, man, I don't know. I don't know. I think I fit, man, if I remember right, I fit 26 or 27 in a tube, like in a full tube. And I just finished my 4th tube. So I've got probably over 100.
Nice.
nice.
Morgans out here are too crazy, man. They want 35. I think last time I looked, like 35 for just basic, damn near call Morgans, which is pretty pitiful.
Hey, Nick.
I have 2 of those, and I'll have a 3rd one next week.
And I'm sure they'll have cheap Morgans there too.
I had 100.
I'm on the hunt for pre-33 next week.
I had 100 Morgans in a Ziploc bag last week.
Oh, shit.
But I sold them off.
Hey, don't let the Morgans out of the bag, bro.
No, they're gone. Blew them out. In and out.
They sunk on his boat.
Yeah. No, they're gone. They're gone. They're history.
No,
Yeah,
next week I'll be
sometimes-
looking for pre-33.
I mean,
So-
profit is the name of the game here, right?
So what are you guys thinking, like with, you're kind of watching what metal prices are doing and stuff like that. It's kind of been the trend for quite a few months now, and now it's kind of going up. I mean, what are you guys doing? Are you guys looking for vintage collecting stuff? Are you guys still doing weight? I mean, what are you guys doing right now?
I'm switching to straight weight. Like I'm trying to get away from like vintage. I'm trying to get away from like collecting series. I'm trying to go like straight 5-ounce, 10-ounce bars. But
Yeah.
meanwhile, I do have my eye on some pre-33 gold first.
Yep.
I don't know.
How about you, Blue Collar?
Yeah, I'm just basically focusing on just making it interesting. You know what I mean? It's like I want to do a little more trading. I want to try and get as close as I can to spot, like anything like this stuff that's all in front of you, with the exception of the gold, right? These world coins, and then these here, right? These are all nice silver world coins, right? So I think I picked all that stuff up at like 23 and change an ounce on average, way under spot.
Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome.
That's what you got to do. And look at the condition of these things. Some of these things, the condition, like I was kind of hoping Austrian Stacker showed up. Look at the condition of this thing.
See, I wouldn't know enough about those though. Do you like?
But you
You gotta.
don't need to know anything about them. All you do is shoot it on Google Lens. I always go to Ucoin. They give you how much it weighs, how much silver purity it is. Let me show you my my list. Give me a second to get my list up.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. What I'm looking for right now is work. I'm like, no, but and because I want to have extra money to keep starting to buy more silver instead of selling silver. But yeah, no, to get me into the coin shop, it's got to be something like a vintage bar. I can't like walk in and buy weight. I just can't, man. It's like no, I'm looking for the thrill. I'm a thrill seeker, man. I just yeah.
All right, can you see that? So
Yeah.
this is the kind of detail that I keep my coins. You know, date I purchased, who I bought them from, OJ. The date of the coin, the country of origin, the denomination, the weight, the purity, net grams of what it weighs, net silver content, and
The shipping cost.
No shipping, man. Unless I want to count like 5 drops of oil that I burned on the way there. My running ounces, right? You can see that, how many ounces I got running. And then running cost per ounce. Can you see?
It's too much work.
23.83. No,
Nice.
You know what? I enjoy this more than actually collecting the damn coins. I'm a detail. Oh, dude, look at this freaking sheet I got. Look at the bottom over here. Bars, charts. I mean, what do you want to say, bro?
So Blue Collar, I am with you 100% on that because knowing what you have is very important.
Yeah.
Pages and pages of coins.
Yep.
I mean,
Knowing what you have is very important. I use a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet. It's not as detailed as that. That's pretty awesome. I'm very impressed by that. But it's yeah, that's awesome. I think knowing what you have and keeping track of that is, yeah, that's awesome.
how much of a
I guess I'm just
percentage?
not to where I have that much to keep track of yet. I don't know, but I should
Hey,
start.
Kansas Kid, have you got your U.S. Virgin Island collection out there by any chance?
I don't have that out here either. No, this is actually what I have out here. This is what I was going through yesterday, actually. And so I just set up right here, and this is what I did.
Right on. But you have a pretty decent collection of these, right?
The USVIs, I do, yeah. I've got
Yeah,
all
I've seen that video.
all of their ingots. I have the complete set. I have
Nice.
now the chunky bars like that. I've got a couple of tubes of them. Maybe I don't know. I probably have over 20, and then I have all the individual ones that they produce ingot wise. I have one of each one of those. So my USVI, except I want to get a 10 ounce. I haven't got a 10 ounce USVI, but just the 1 ounce ingots, my set's complete on that.
Right on, man. That's so
you
cool
got
to have
all
an
of
example of everything, dude. That's great.
And that was the one I was talking about, that San Diego bar that was so expensive.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I tell you what.
So Kansas, what are you looking for then?
This year right now, I am really like gonna just be stacking constitutional silver. Just as much junk as I can get. I'm gonna be buying Walkers, halves. If I can find Morgans, at a decent price. That's kind of what my focus is gonna be. I want to get at least another 100 face value. And then I am working on a couple pieces of. I'm looking for a couple of vintage pieces. I want to get that last Swiss of America 5 ounce hockey puck. It's the Bill of Rights. I'm looking for that. And then other than that, I mean, really, that's pretty much it. I think I'm just going to add my weight this year in constitutional silver and then acquire gold. Gold is going to be one of my. I switched over to gold last year and I picked up a fractional ounce. And as gold continues to climb, I think I want to continue to buy it. I really do.
Right on.
I'm thinking fractional is going to be hot this year because with the price of gold going as crazy as it is, everybody's getting priced out. Like I saw Vermilion said that the refineries are melting down gold eagles, 1 ounce eagles.
Yep.
And I think it's because nobody can afford to buy the full ounce. So I think fractional is going to be a big pickup for a lot of people this year.
So last last year, and go back and check this video out if you haven't. World Money Wins. World Money
Yeah.
Wins put out a video,
that.
and he bought fractional
Yeah.
gold once a month, and it was actually cheaper to buy the fractional on his layout than at the time that he finished to save up money that whole time. It was cheaper to buy fractional than it was to buy 1 ounce of gold.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
where
If
your
the
dollar cost
market's
average
good.
comes into play.
Yep, exactly. Bingo. That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
World Money Wins. He does the fractional Fiesta, and he's
Yeah.
kept track of everything he's bought, and he's bought like the tenths, the quarters, he's in the grams. He's definitely he's got some good videos to show you that it's okay to buy, and he's not the only one in the community. Others have done the same thing, but to just buy it along as it goes in fractional, you're going to be all right, man. Don't worry too much about the premiums, especially when the gold's on the rise. And do you guys really think gold's going to go down? Actually, I saw in Xinjiang, China, they've found a gold deposit. It's like 3,000 meters down, which isn't bad. It's like the highest ore they've ever visible gold on this ore, and they're going to get into it. So maybe gold could go down. I don't think gold will ever go down, even if there's a whole bunch found. I just don't.
No, I think gold's definitely going to go down, but it's the overall trend is up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's never going to be like, like all of a sudden gold's just going to, like, you're going to start losing money over long term. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, not at all. I mean, the past year, gold has definitely been in a bull market. So to watch that in the trend, it will go down. It ebbs and flows like anything else. I do think it'll level out for a while, but that, it's not going to crash.
Right? Yeah, no.
My whole thing with switching to like fractional gold is it's just one of those things, like, if you do need to liquidate it and you only need like $300, why are you going to take a 1 ounce gold piece and you end up with $3,000 as opposed to 300? Well, now you got 2,700. If I have 2,700 extra left in my pocket, I'm just going to piss it right out the window.
Sure.
So
right.
That's where the fractional pieces come. And I think like a lot of places they get overloaded with silver. So at least in the Vegas area, sometimes you might go and try and sell your silver and they'll tell you to piss off, they don't want it. But I think it's rare when these coin shops and stuff will turn away gold. My thinking.
Hey, real quick, Gold Maple is here, and Gold Maple, it's just kind of struck me. Las Vegas is not what it used to be. It was very nice some years ago, but now all the casinos charge resort fees, and I don't go to Vegas anymore. And I'll bet there's a lot of people like you out there, Gold Maple. And yeah, it's changed. Corporations have taken over. It is definitely not old Vegas, and I'm sure Vegas can back me up on that one, man.
Hey, Gold Maple, just subscribe to your channel. I know you don't have any content up there right now, but someday you will.
Thank you. Right on. And I wanted to ask Kid about this. You're a collector of these, right, Kid? You like the rarities?
I do like the rarities. I like the rarities rounds. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think Blue Collar Stacker's got one of those, don't you? Blue Collar, is it there?
Yeah, I got the round. It's in my box of tricks.
Oh, with I love the smooth rolled edge is awesome on those.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they made like for Disney and all that kind of stuff, and the USVI and rarities are like connected, right? Weren't they like two businesses that kind of merged?
Wait, you didn't know about the Disney thing? I thought you told me about that. Maybe I'm full of shit then. Oh, it was in my video. I said, oh yeah, they did a lot of work for Disney. Honestly, I thought you told me that.
It was in Anaheim, and actually USVI Ingot, what I've learned, I just learned this recently. I don't know how long ago, but yeah, a while back. But they actually never ever provided silver. They didn't like mint anything of their own. They would have companies. They were just minters. People would send them silver, and they would mint whatever you wanted. I mean, they had like this basic shape. They got Anaheim Metals. They got the A mark. They did a shit ton for A mark. That's why there's so many out there. But yeah, they never actually made their own silver. They always melted what they were sent for customers.
Yeah, A-Mark, that's a company. People think like the Chunkies are A-Mark bars. They're, they call them A-Mark bars, but that's a totally different company than what USVI is.
Yes,
Now,
exactly.
this,
But they had USVI make their bars. Not
yeah,
all of them, but some. Because like
and
these, these.
this is not a USVI bar. This is an A-mark bar, not USVI.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
these are
great.
great.
That's the great thing about collecting silver, is that there's just so much variety. There's all these world coins. There's bullion coins. There's bullion bars. There's vintage bars, vintage rounds. There's so much to choose from. You can
Oh,
never
it's
That's
get
the
crazy,
bored.
and to
problem.
learn
That's not
about.
a good thing. That's the problem. That's the problem
No,
for
you
me, at
can never
least.
get bored, dude. You can never get bored.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get bored. And kid, which A-mark bar do you have? What is that? A 100, 101, 103? What do you got?
The one that I had there
Yeah, that was just right before that last bar. Like
is
just
one. It's 100.
a 100.
How
I
many
think
Yep.
grams?
mine is. God, I can't even see. Wow.
That was A100. Yeah.
A100.
Wait, is that 100 gram? You saying? Or
Oh
is
yeah,
it
this is AO 100 too. Yeah. What was that? Blue collar?
No, I thought he was saying it was 100 gram.
Oh no, it's like
Or 1
they
ounce.
did lot number. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Lot,
I
and
got
there's
you. Got you.
yeah. At first I thought I had 100. I was like, hell yeah, but no, I learned it's just a lot number. There's all kinds of hundreds, and 101, 102, 103, I think.
So
So,
Booty Girl wants to know who makes the poured bars that you have, Kansas Kid.
The poured bars
Specifically
that I
the
have.
smaller ones with the skulls and pickaxes. Oh, that's
Prospector
Yeah.
Golden Gem.
yeah,
Yes. Dr.
yeah.
Golden Gym.
Yeah, they are awesome, dude. They make some nice stuff. I was at their booth at the fun show. Now they're very proud of what they sell. If you buy from them, you're gonna pay out the ass. But I've been buying them at OJ's or at other shows from other vendors, just like a dollar over spot. Meanwhile, they want like
Crazy.
$40 an ounce for it. No offense
I'll
to
be
them.
looking for those when at the coin show next week too. Those are awesome bars, and I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind having a couple.
I think I'm pretty sure he's going to be there because he's from Colorado. Because, like I said, I was talking to him at the fun show, and I'm almost positive he said he's going to be at the Vegas show. So if he is, we'll definitely have to mosey on over there.
So,
First Mint's
Kid,
gonna be there too, I believe.
right on. Kid, I know you're a collector of the Silvertown bars, like you were just showing, and I just sold a modern one, just a pressed bar, but they've used the same logo for a long time. How do you know? Are you just looking for just poured Silvertown cast bars? Is that all you collect, or will you go like anything vintage of theirs? And how do you know?
I don't
it's
do anything
vintage.
pressed Silvertown. I do all just poured bars.
Oh.
Now this one here is one of their retro bars.
Yeah, so it looks like it's old, but it's not.
Right. Yeah, and
fuck, man.
they have these and the 5 ounce. And the crazy thing is the vintage bars are easier to find than these retro bars. These retro bars are hard to get down.
I think I've seen that retro bar at the Las Vegas coin out here.
Yeah, because they didn't make very many of them. It was a very short run on them. And the 5 ounce ones, I've only seen 2, and I have one of them.
I have this 5 ounce chunker, but it's not as big as those are.
So that must be a retro then, right?
No, the one he's got, that's an actual vintage Silvertown because it's got the serial number on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So retro won't have serial number. Gotcha. Okay.
Bingo, right. Yeah, this one, they make it look old and vintage, where the one he has, that's an actual vintage Silvertown bar.
Sweet. Nice
So
pickup, Vegas. So
yeah,
Vegas
that
has got that vintage bug in him somewhere, man.
That one's going to have a lot higher premium than
I didn't even pay a premium on it neither, really. I don't believe.
Dude.
in the
Older, I think.
Yeah, in the vintage market, that goes for more money.
Picked it up Las Vegas coin. I
wonder
think they have those.
that market? Where is that market? Where can I sell this? If I wanted to sell this today?
You ain't selling shit.
You
I'm
have
saying
to.
If, God damn it, I said if.
It's all about peer-to-peer sell and who you know.
Yep.
It's what it comes down to.
Trade it to Silver Struck. Do like an epic community Silver Struck trade.
That would be a good way to get. Yeah.
You got to trade that with Mark Samuelson.
Or Mark, Mark would probably take it.
Oh yeah.
And then he'll hook you up on the You know he's got the stuff. He's been sending me emails.
Oh, I know. He said he sends me emails. He's got a lot of. He collects. What does he collect? A bunch of Engelhard, right? That's his thing.
Yeah, he's got a ton of Engelhard. Holy
Oh,
shit,
he
what he
collects
sent.
Hoffman and Hoffman as well, and a lot of other vintage mints. He's got a lot more, but yeah, he does concentrate on Engelhard and Hoffman mostly. Yeah.
That's
So
pretty cool.
JK says it'll say fine and not FS. It'll say fine if it's vintage and FS if it's not vintage.
Oh, thank you, JKP. Cool.
I want
Yeah,
to go back to Las Vegas coin because I wanted to pick up some more. I think they had another one like this, but I'm saving it for the coin show. Damn it!
Hey, I got a question for Kansas Kid. What's the deal? What's the deal with that top hat in your set there?
This top hat is the hat that the Kansas Kid wears whenever he appears on video. So
Has the Kansas Kid ever face revealed or
yes, actually,
on your old channel or your new channel?
not on my channel at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
Other than-
I've never face revealed on my channel, but I did on Pirate's channel.
Yeah. So
yeah, I saw that.
the Plague Doctor wears a brimmed hat.
Yeah,
This is my brimmed hat.
I
Love
got
the
it.
skulls.
So
Yeah.
that is where that comes from. Plague Doctor wears goggles to protect his eyes. I got goggles.
Is that
Protect my-
leather?
What an awesome way to keep
Yeah.
community pins on that hat too. I see you got quite an assortment.
Yeah, this
Hell
hat came from a voodoo shop in New Orleans.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
bro.
nice. Dude,
Hell
that's
yeah,
pretty
man.
cool.
You're like freaking what do they call that? Like Anne Rice down there with the vampires walking around in New Orleans. Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
that's
dark.
the-
I love it.
So this is the brimmed hat that the Kansas Kid wears, and the Kansas Kid has. Well, you guys have seen the mask that he wears normally.
Yeah.
But
And he
yeah,
plays guitar, right? He
and
plays guitar.
Is
Yep.
is the Kansas Kid like a raven? Is that what he?
No,
A crow,
Plague
like
Doctor.
a crow in the
A crow,
cornfield,
okay.
right?
So yes, so yeah, Plague Doctor doesn't like specifically say, but normally it's a crow, and that's the crow beak. So because a Plague Doctor mask is a bird mask, it's a bird head mask.
Gotcha. Nice. That's cool. I love that hat.
So I think so Kansas Kid has appeared in full attire, numerous times, and then also wrote a song for Cranky Stacker.
Hell
So whenever he does that, he appears in just a flat black mask. I don't know if you guys have seen that. So he's got
you just got like wrapped around like you're trying to keep the dust out of your face or nose and mouth kind of thing.
yeah, and it's like a full head thing. And then but as far as like, if you guys want to know what I look like, it's not hard to find.
I've never done.
I like the tattoo reveals the best. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Show us
So-
that
I've never done an
1776 again.
accidental
That was
face
cool.
reveal yet. I'm
No,
sure
no,
that'll
no.
happen soon, though.
You got
So
no
there's,
plague doctor across your stomach
Come
like pirate?
I can't show that.
on, man. Come on, show us the landing strip.
The first time I bought, I was looking for a Winchester Model 94. I was looking for a certain one. I finally found it. My gun collecting. When I did, that's what I can't really see it, but I've got a lever action Model 94 tattooed on my forearm here.
Holy crap, dude. Oh, dude, that's cool.
But yeah. So
Yeah, you should definitely become friends with Mark Samuelson. You guys would hit it off good, man. Hell yeah.
If I wouldn't have got into silver when I did, my gun stash would have been bigger. It's gone into silver and gold instead.
Yeah, right. It takes over everything. Hey,
Yeah.
kid, how is Silver Plains doing? Your son?
Silver Plains is doing real good. Actually, we were actually just out shooting yesterday.
Sweet.
He's been works on target practice and stuff, which we like in our school here. We have a shooting class in our school. So
Dude.
like marksmanship and stuff like that. So we have it. We run a little bit different out here than like what other places run, especially big cities. But he's doing good. we're just kind of business as usual. He's super busy with all kinds of stuff going on with school, and he still goes to coin shows with me. I've been to like YouTube meet and greets and stuff that he goes with me, and so a lot of people have met him before. The biggest YouTube meet and greet thing they have is in Tulsa, and I've been to it the past 2 years, and he always goes with me. But yeah, he's doing good. Getting big.
Right on.
He's been wanting to appear on the channel again and talk smack. He's a crap. He is a crap talker.
But he's looking for that.
He doesn't have a channel yet.
He does have a channel.
Yeah, he
does. He does?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, kid, Booty Girl wants to know what inspired you to make the Plague Doctor your logo.
Okay, yeah. So the Plague Doctor, the Plague Doctor with the hat and the cloak, those are for protection against disease, right? When the whole Kansas Kid thing came out was in back in 2020, whenever the whole COVID thing was going on. But it's actually a metaphor of the Plague Doctor is because it's pretty much it deflects taking any shit from people is what it boils down to. So the Plague Doctor they get a bad rap because they look scary and people don't really understand because they can't see who's behind it. But in actuality, they're there to do good. They're there to help people. They just have a rough outer look to them.
That's you, man.
Right. So, but the cloak and the mask is for protection against disease. Back in the day, and for me, I use it as a metaphor as protection against just shitty people I don't want to deal with.
I hear you.
So it's just a metaphor. Awesome. That's my if I'm not going to mess with you, I move on doing my own thing, and people aren't going to mess with me.
Understood.
I don't let people get to me. I'm not going to let the disease of people affect me, because there's too much good in the world, man. There's too much good stuff out there.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's what it boils down to, as far as it's just a metaphor of how I feel.
Earlier. Nice.
Hey,
I was just looking at the chat, and I'm not seeing Booty Girl in the chat. I don't know. Maybe I blocked her somehow, or
go to live chat maybe instead of
he says
top chat. Go to maybe the live chat.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Silver and Cigars just stopped in. Morning.
Oh, there
he says, "What's up, coin nerds?" What up, Buffalo Soldier?
Buffalo
Kansas Kid. This was made a couple years ago, right? Your card here.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I read the back of it and ask you if things are still pertinent or if things have changed?
Actually, yeah, I'm curious too. I don't even remember what the back of it says, so yeah, I'm curious.
Right, I don't remember what mine says on the back either.
Okay,
so we got the Kansas Kid, and his favorite team is Kansas City Royals. That makes a lot of sense. Right on, yeah.
I love baseball. I'm a fan of baseball, yes.
Position left field, hometown Columbus.
Yep.
And it says appearing out of left field, the Kansas Kid, stacker, collector, music maker for Columbus, Kansas, rookie debut in 2022. Okay. And then, now this is what I want to ask you about. You've got favorite silver is community poured, favorite coin is Franklin $50, and favorite mint is New Orleans. Has any of that changed?
That is all spot on still, yes.
Cool.
Yep. I love everything from the New Orleans, especially older stuff, older like seeding liberties, Morgan dollars. That's how I got started in stacking Morgan dollars. Is I only went after New Orleans mint Morgans. Anytime I found a New Orleans mint, I'd pick it up. Got to go down there and tour the mint. I like that whole vibe, that whole thing. So yeah, that's still on. And Franklin $50 is still my favorite coin to grab. Yeah, absolutely. That's still spot on.
Excellent. Now I have one last question, and then I kind of got to get out of here, guys. I got to go take my son to work here. But Kansas Kid, you sent me a swag pack, really nice letters, a couple of different times. Thanks so much, man. I really appreciated your letters, and of course your swag as well. But you sent this to me, and I didn't even know what it was. It turns out it's a sleeve, and there was something inside that I didn't even realize there was something inside it. What is this? Because I've always wondered.
Yes, that is a sleeve. What like the card or something was in,
Yeah.
and that is actually a thing from Silver Plains. And
Oh.
yes, and it is a sleeve for what are they called? It's a type of card.
Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon card?
Yeah. Like you go to Pokemon. It's something to do with that. That's what he wanted all my cards sent in is those sleeves because he had a bunch of them.
Cool.
I think
Right on. Thanks for cluing me in on that because I'm wondering, like, what I feel like what is that drug DMZ or something you take and you like meet some demons or whatever. I was like, what is this thing, man? I could never figure it out for the longest time. Okay, so
I think it's from Pokemon.
Of course, you sent me your slap, which was so cool. Thanks, dude.
Yep.
Heck yeah, right on.
I think you're referring to DMT actually.
What was it called?
DMT.
The Silver Plains are here to say hey.
Hey, I just heard my name.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Silver Plains.
We were just talking about you.
Welcome to Saturday Morning Showdown.
Yeah.
So Silver Plains is very well known in the community. We used to do a lot of videos and stuff whenever we had Bricktown Silver and Fish and all those guys. We had a whole slew of things going on. It was always a good time.
Right on.
So is it just Silver and then Planes?
Yep, correct.
Let me see if I can find them here.
Sub them up.
Yep, he's got a picture of a
My
Mustang.
Oh.
PS51 Mustang.
Yeah, I have a P51 Mustang C1.
Yep, Oh yeah, he is a airplane aficionado too. He knows.
Yeah, I know a lot about airplanes.
He knows all kinds about military planes, and
Why were U.S. aircraft silver? Is that one of his videos?
What is it?
Why were U.S. aircraft silver? No,
I don't think that's.
It had a picture of the Mustang.
Is a P51 Mustang that had like the shark's mouth on the front of that thing?
Yeah.
Yes, that was like a really popular thing around when 1945.
Yep, during World War II, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It was popular in that era.
Right on. And I tell you what, Silver Plains, thank you for choosing this. This is how your dad sent his card inside this sleeve, whatever you want to call it. And it's boggled my mind forever. And he just explained to me what it was. And it's a great choice because it's really cool looking, man.
What is that? Do you know what that is? On that sleeve, what is that? It's a Pokemon sleeve, right?
Yeah.
I think I got it right side up. I don't know.
No, that's right. I think.
Can't find his channel.
Yeah, I'm having trouble finding it too.
Did you give him a Pokemon card?
No, that had my.
Is there a number? Is there a number on the end of the Silver Plains?
No.
And it's one word, right? No space.
Yep, I'll have to. I think it's still up. Well, we haven't looked at it for a little bit, have we?
No.
You didn't do a music video, did you?
Oh,
No, not on that one.
There's one that has like music. Some guy with music shows up when I look up Silver Plains.
Yeah, there's a lot
Okay.
of different ones.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check.
Silver Plains, are you out shooting your dad already on the targets?
I haven't shot him, but I have shot some guns.
He didn't shot me, but
Well, that's a good thing. Don't shoot
I'm
your
glad you
dad.
haven't shot him yet. But how are you doing? Like as far as how is your shooting? Are you
How's
nailing
your
it?
marksmanship?
A natural?
Yeah, I guess. I'm really good at BB gun and some hand pistols. Some handguns.
yeah, he got a pistol that we've been going out and doing a lot of shooting training and just gun safety is what it is, pretty much.
Awesome.
So
Excellent. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's
think
the
I
way.
was-
BB gun. How about are you into the wrist rockets, Silver Plains?
no, he just stepped out. No, he hadn't got a wrist rocket yet.
Oh, those are awesome. My God. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Well, hey guys, I got to get out of here. You mind if I call out the chat before I leave real quick?
Please do.
Let it rip, Skip.
All right, let's see. Let's start at the bottom. We got JK Pioneer. Thank you so much for being here, my man. Gold Maple, good to see you again. Stack That Gold is in the house. Heck yeah. Silver Sleuth, my big brother from my big mother. Good to see you, my man. Dave Richardson. Hello, Dave. Good to see you, man. All the way from the UK. English Dave. Silver and Cigars is here. Heck yeah. The man, the ganker himself. Good to see you, brother. JK Pioneer, Silver Scars, Gold Maple. I think somebody said, Crafty Stacker's here. Good to see you, Crafty. Right on. Excellent. Phoenix Coins, my man. How you doing? Booty Girl Stacking. There we go. Yeah, quite a few people in the house. Looks like this was a pretty good show. And Stacker Factor is here. And Stacker Factor is going to be on maybe not this Monday, but maybe next Monday. I think we're still trying to figure that out because Blue Collar is going to be flying on Monday Night Metal. So I don't know. We might have to. I don't know what we're going to do about that. But if you guys don't know, this isn't the only show that we do together. This is Saturday Morning Showdown you're at right now, but we do Monday Night Metals as well, and that's on 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. So I hope you guys make that too. And thanks for coming today. And I've got to scoot, guys. I hope you guys continue on. I'm going to be listening in and maybe even try to chat a little bit.
All right.
Thanks, LBS.
Yeah, have a good day, brother.
Go
Take
get
care,
your day
guys.
started.
Thank you, man. You too, man. Have a good one.
JK Pioneer says it's all capital letters. I looked it up all capital and I still couldn't find it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we'll track it down. Hey,
I'll
kid,
pull it
why
up.
don't you
If anything,
post
I'll send you guys. If I can find, I'll send you guys a link to it because I mean I haven't looked at it for a little bit. I don't know. Let me see if I can get my tablet.
We'll get him some subscribers.
Drop a link in the chat.
We'll get him monetized.
Hey, we can't get ourselves monetized, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. Listen,
We
if
gotta figure
I
that out. It's like these.
I wrote down like 6 different titles of videos I wanted to do, and I was gonna do them last night because I only worked an hour and I got home early, and then I didn't do them. I don't know. I'm king of procrastination.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I might have you beat.
If it can be put off till tomorrow, I put it off until tomorrow, and then the next day, and the next day.
Vegas, do you have a mailing address posted on your page?
No, I do not.
Okay. Blue Collar, I already sent you out some stuff.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Sweet. Man.
So I don't know. They should be getting that just a couple days ago.
Nice. You'll probably
I
get
haven't done the
you're
PO
gonna
box
get a little
thing yet.
package in return. May or may not have something came in the mail recently.
May or may not.
Oh, look at that.
But don't tell anybody.
Yeah, don't tell anybody what's under your big thumb. Let me mod JK Pioneer. He said he found your son's add as moderator. Standard. All right. Fire it away, JK. You're a mod now. I haven't done the poker chips, I haven't done the stickers, and I haven't done
What about putting it
a PO box yet.
I'll tell you, I did that virtual PO box. It was like, how much was it? It was like $109 for the year versus like 200 and change for a regular post office box.
Yeah,
So
that's what you were saying.
I had seen where someone went in to renew their PO box, and it was ridiculous. Like 6 months was like, I don't even know what it was. It was over $200.
Yeah, no, it was nuts. I was like, wait a minute, that building's been there for 50 years. What went up?
I don't know, but like mine, which I mean, I know we're about 37 years behind here in Kansas, but mine for 6 months is $43, and it's $86 for the year. No, $80 for the year you save if you do the whole year.
That's not bad.
So no.
I just don't one of these days I might do it. I don't know. We'll see.
You'll get there.
Here we go.
It took me a year to figure it out. So,
All right, Silver Plains has 74 subscribers. Let's Sub them up. Let's get them
Let's
some.
boost that
Get
up.
them to 100 here.
Okay. Yay.
And videos.
Yeah, I kind of want to post more, but like we haven't really taken the time.
We'll get some stuff out there. Yeah, we need to because he's got stuff and he's got his own stack. I mean, he's got his own thing going on, and he's been collecting
I have
coins.
like little airplane made out of pure silver.
Yeah, he's got silver airplanes that people send him. He's got people have made him channel bars. He's got a
I've got a pretty good like thing going.
he's got a pretty good thing going.
We got some gold backs.
All right, just sub silver planes.
Yay.
There you go.
Well, maybe we'll sneak out a video or two soon.
What do we got? We got 18 people in here. So let's see. Let's 18.
You're up to 80. You're up to 80 subs.
Up to 80 subs now.
I'm gonna refresh.
Wait, can we do it?
There we go. 80. Dang, if we would have known earlier, we could have had him up to 100 by then. He wouldn't have known what to do.
Yeah.
He'll be
So
a
let's
professional
do-
YouTuber with 100.
Wait, what can you do with 100?
Be a professional YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
Is that all it takes? Is that what it
That's
I
all
don't
it
know
takes.
about that.
There it is. Yep.
Nice.
Yay.
Yeah, look at this. He's got his own bar.
I remember one coin. I remember one exact coin. And it was somebody sent me it, and we were sitting in the living room unboxing it. It was a silver coin, and it had a naked man on the front of it.
Oh,
So that is that was
Wait.
fish.
Oh, Fish said that?
But it's a what is it? JK Pioneer is gonna know what it is. It's a picture of a guy with a hammer, and he's like striking. It's something. I think it's a French coin, maybe. JK Pioneer, he'll probably know what it is. But yeah,
Wait, that might be the one actually.
it definitely shows his buttocks.
Hey, if it's what they used to do back in the day, they used to make them more naked.
That's what they did.
So they couldn't steal any silver.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stack That Gold said he subbed a long time ago. Silver Cigar said he's already subbed.
Yeah, Stack That Gold's he's been subbed to him since get go.
Yeah, like since the first seconds I ever posted some videos.
Yeah, that's one of his stash boxes.
Wait, that? Oh yes, I remember that one. That little one in the middle with the gold in it, 24 karat gold. That one right there, yeah. That one was probably my favorite.
Good stuff for sure. Good stuff for sure.
Nice. So how old is Silver Plains?
I'm 9 right now.
Oh man, you just started out coin collecting at what age?
I think like 7 or 8.
You were 7 when we first started doing it. Yeah.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
So I started with my dad on his channel, but then now I have my own channel.
Sweet.
If we would have started when we were 7, we probably wouldn't be working anymore.
I did
Yeah.
start at 7. I started when I was probably single digits, but I never really did anything with it past teen years. So
That's the idea. Get him started young, and if something does happen, his older brother too he's into it a little bit, and he has a few coins, and
What about my coin stack?
he goes to shows and stuff. But kind of the idea is if I teach these boys what I have and what they have and kind of the different aspects of it, down the road, if they have to go through this stuff, then they'll have a better idea of the things to go through.
right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I look back on my Whitman books that I have, and I think the last printed year, you know how it's like the current date at the
yes, I remember that.
last printed year in there was like 1974, 75. So
Wow.
they're 50 years old. And the coins
look
are
at
still
that.
only worth a penny.
Yeah, got his own. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, teach them young. That's kind of always what I've been, and kind of I always want to teach my boys the things that I wish I would have known at a younger age.
For sure.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have some jets and some propeller airplanes in right here. I
Is
just
that a
put
1
it-
ounce gold eagle you got in there?
Oh yeah, I have a F-15 Eagle.
Oh, he was talking about the coin.
Oh.
But yeah, that is an F-15 Eagle. No, that was a replica coin that was sent.
I was gonna say he's got more gold than I do. He still might. Nothing wrong with that. Start them young. That's good. I try and teach like my nieces and nephew, my brother's kids. My brother got me into it, and um, I told him, I said, I'm gonna start giving you guys silver when I come instead of because I make it there usually once a year, and usually I give them some cash or whatever, but I might start giving them silver bars instead.
There you
That's
go.
what I did with my niece and my nephew. Not the one that I started collecting for, but every year for Christmas, that's what I give them. I'd give them a silver eagle every year, and that would be their Christmas gift. And now, I mean, they're both over 18 now, so now that they've had it, every year, it's kind of, they got a nice little chunk of silver in their pocket.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't think we ever asked you, but what's your history with stacking and collecting? When did you start?
So collecting started young with my dad. He got me turning on to like the Whitman books and stuff, and I started doing that about whenever I was Silver Plains age, probably 7 or 8, and then I got into just collecting silver U.S. coins, and that's kind of what got me into it. And I don't think I bought my first silver coin, like in 1 ounce coin, until I was a teenager.
Mm.
And then I didn't really start getting into stacking as far as weight and stuff goes until about 2019. But I still have my very first silver coin I ever purchased, and it is a New Orleans mint. It's a Seated Liberty half dime.
Nice.
Yep, and I still have that. So yeah, so I was always into coin collecting and stuff like that as a kid from my dad, and then yeah, just I turned it into stacking and just another aspect of having something extra on the side.
That's
Nothing
awesome.
wrong with that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just I wish I would have continued when I was a kid, for obvious reasons, but just never
Cool.
did. Took a big long break from it, and
I tell you what, too, whenever I was a senior in high school, my dad, he said, you should take a loan out and buy some land. Around here, there's farmland, cattle land, all kinds of stuff. And I remember land was $500 an acre whenever I was a senior. And I thought, you're ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. Well, the same land today goes for over $3,000 an acre. And thinking back, I wish, the things that, he told me that I probably should have put my money into, land being one of them. I wish I would have listened to him because if I would have bought 80 acres, 100 acres, paid it off when I was younger, it could have been a great turnaround. So I didn't really get into, so I used that same aspect about buying property and stuff, but it wasn't until I was a little bit older, probably in my 30s, when I started buying property. And, it just the things I wish I would have known.
no doubt. Just before my old man passed away, I actually had a conversation with him, and I said, Dad, the older I get, the smarter you get.
That's exactly right.
Right? And you
But I
saw
mean, who
the-
listens to their dad when they're
he
young?
told
Shit.
you that you blew off when you were a kid. Yeah. It was the right stuff. It was the right advice.
Yep.
But you don't realize that you can't appreciate it till you actually go through those motions.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Having
Exactly.
kids, buying property, having a job, getting changing jobs, all kinds of stuff. So
You gotta live a little to regret a little. That's all.
That's true. Yep. That's the truth.
Yep. So
But I mean,
are you still in the hospitality business now, or?
I am, yes. So I was a restaurant chef for a lot of years, and then when COVID hit, right before it got bad, I I took a job, and I'm now the head chef at a large hospital facility. And that's pretty much the only thing that saved my butt, to be honest with you, because all my friends that were in the industry, they all had to close their doors. They all went out of business. All didn't have jobs. And I was fortunate enough to have a job throughout the whole thing because I went to work for a hospital. You know, the thing people wanted to avoid, but that was probably the best decision I ever made.
Nice. Yeah, my industry was deemed essential, so we just kept going.
Yep, exactly.
And then to add to that, in that time period, I jumped right into Uber and Lyft, and all the other drivers were getting paid to sit at home. I was getting paid 3 times what they were getting paid to be out there driving.
Sure, yeah.
Because who cares? It's a cold. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, it's a cold.
And that's just it. And we operated just like normal. Just like which we're not in high population area or anything, but our day-to-day lives here did not change.
Yeah, mine neither. Nothing changed for me.
It was a mess.
Yeah, didn't you guys shut down out there, huh? Vegas?
Like a month and a half, I was collecting $1,000 a month from the government instead. The little money they were giving us.
Yeah.
It was great. Freaking, I was golfing twice a week, playing video games, drinking margaritas. But then after that, when we did reopen, it was a wreck. It was hell.
Yeah.
And
you get lazy really quickly.
Yeah,
it was nice because just nothing changed as far as working in the hospital, and we got the bonus hazard pay. They would pay us extra for hazard pay. And even being a chef there, we got it. Just the fact of what it was, but we never missed a beat here. It just business as usual, pretty much.
So I'm assuming you're, just by basing what you're saying, you're in a more rural area. To say Kansas, 99.9% of it is rural, right? So you're pretty much out in the sticks then, out in the cut, as we say.
Pretty much out in the sticks, yeah. So now where I work at is a bigger city. I drive into the city to work, but where I live at is once you get out of the city, you're in just open land.
Yeah, that's
I miss that.
Nice.
So
yeah, that's really nice. Actually, I miss that. I do.
Well, and that's the older I've gotten from living. I'm originally from Oklahoma City. I lived in Oklahoma City for 16 years. Moved out, came here, and then as I've moved, and the houses that I've bought and moved into, it's always farther outside of town, and farther outside of town, and farther outside of town. So,
all right. So you're from Oklahoma City.
I am. Yeah.
Do you know the Bethany area?
Yep, I do.
Do you know Papa Angelo's Pizza?
I do. Yes.
I went to high school with that dude, Joey.
Oh, seriously?
Joey DiGion Tommaso. I went to high school with him.
Joey the pizza guy.
Huh?
That's pretty cool.
Joey the pizza guy.
You know who he is? You've met him?
No, I haven't met him, but I know who he is. Like, I know of him.
Yeah, he's a local character. He's a New Yorker, a misplaced New Yorker. But he's been out there for 30-something years.
That's funny. Wow.
Yeah, Angelo is his dad's name. We used to call him Red. They're all gingers.
Yeah.
And I tell you, man, great family. Great family. And they make some pretty badass pizza, too. I will say that.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. That's funny. You're like the first person I ever asked that actually knew who, heard of him or heard of the pizza place.
That's probably just from being in the industry, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still go down there. We still travel down there and stuff frequently, too. So.
All right. Well, if you ever go in there and say, "Hey, Joey, Jim says hi."
Will do. I definitely will. But where I'm located at, like, I'm in the best part of Kansas you can be in. I'm right in the very southeast corner of the state. So, like, literally, Oklahoma is 10 minutes from me. Missouri is about 15 minutes from me. And Arkansas is about 25 minutes from me.
Yeah,
so
you're pretty close to Branson then, right?
Yeah. Branson, like, we do day trips to Branson still. So we're like not even 2 hours from Branson. And So like we're in the Ozarks, so I do a lot of kayaking, I do a lot of hiking and stuff like that. So we are right by a good area that have, we're kind of in the foothills of the Ozarks, and there's hiking trails and good creeks to swim in, good creeks to kayak in. So really, if you get out of pretty much Cherokee County where I live at, it is nothing but farmland and openness.
Nice. That sounds really good, actually.
It's actually very nice. I really enjoy it. I enjoy Kansas and what it offers, because it doesn't offer a whole lot, and I like that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. What is the
Miss that type of
population?
living.
What's the population of Kansas? A couple million, or
Probably 2.5 million for the whole
Thing.
Yep.
that sounds really good, man. Florida's just getting out of control, dude. It's just too much growth, too many people moving here.
You
Sorry
should
to
see
say.
Vegas. You know how Vegas is getting? Sheesh.
Yeah, I think we're like the second most populous state now. I think we got how many people we got here? Like 27 million people or something.
No idea.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot. We drove down, we vacationed down there in Florida past couple of years, and just people everywhere. And it's like, I enjoy the mountains. I like going out to Colorado. And that's, the less people. I just like being around less people.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even Colorado, it's like the Denver area is just
Oh,
destroyed.
Oh, my favorite.
it's nuts up there.
Yeah,
My favorite team is Denver Broncos.
Don't be telling people that.
you
Don't tell people that.
don't like the chef?
Metropolitan
Kansas City
area population of Las Vegas in 2024 was 2.9 million.
Yeah, that's more the entire state of Kansas, probably.
Yeah,
1.8% increase from 2023.
and people are probably pissed off about that.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
I wonder why.
we got built up a lot during COVID because we were like closed for a couple of months, and then by July we were wide open, man. Everything was wide open. AOC was down here partying in Miami. Meanwhile, she's back in New York saying you got to lock down.
Right, exactly right, huh?
And she's down in Miami whooping it up. Woo! Unreal.
The double standards are real, man.
The hypocrisy is strong.
We get all the California people selling there and moving here.
Yeah, they got that a lot of that in Colorado. They call it Colorado.
So freaking bad.
Yeah. But there's still a lot of open space by you. There ain't there's open space by us, but I mean, you start getting west of I-95, dude, you're 100 degrees every day out there. It's brutal. We survive because of the sea breeze, and the ocean moderates us to about 91 every day, which is not tragic. We can live with it, but you start getting west of I-95 and it's just brutal out there.
You guys have that humidity. You can keep that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Kansas kid just had a video.
Oh, Kansas Kid, you just dropped a video?
I just did?
Yeah, that's what Average Jane just told me.
I got a notification.
Oh, you got a notification?
The future of vintage silver.
The future of vintage silver.
That's
yes.
not-
Yeah,
I just watched that one.
Yeah.
Everybody go check that out. What is Liberty Bleeds talking about here? He says, Vegas, would you please make me a moderator so I can subscribe, resubscribe, all your blah, 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 all of these awesome channels here. Yeah, make Liberty monitor, man. Come on. What's wrong?
He told me to take him from being a monitor. Now he wants to be
I
a
just
monitor.
do it,
Make up your mind.
a regular monitor, not an admin monitor.
A standard one or a managing? Standard?
Standard.
There.
There you go, bro.
Ta-da.
Who's looking out for you?
That's what I saw. I thought you were going to show them that.
Hey, Liberty has to go watch my other video and tell me. Liberty, go watch my other video and tell me what you think. My newest one. I'm proud of it. I worked hard on that. It was going to be an intro to this, but I'm not spending $400 a year on StreamYard. Not at this point. Not yet.
Dude, I think it's more than that. Isn't it like $35 a week, not a month? Wasn't it a week? A week.
if you do the yearly plan, it's like $450 a year, I think.
Oh well, that's not terrible, I guess. But
It's not terrible, but it's not something I'm willing to fork out right now.
what they should do though is they should have like on one plan you can have like 3 co-hosts or something. You know,
It's
so you can all share one plan. I'm saying.
I thought you could, but I haven't. I don't know. I
All right.
looked into it, but didn't look into it.
Yeah, look into that. Dig in.
I'll get right on it.
All right.
You know how I am. I'll get back to you in about a week.
You'll be back today. You're good with that.
I forgot what jet this is. I forgot what type of drone this was.
Show it. Let's see it.
Okay, so this is a drone, I think. Wait. Yeah, I just remembered it. It's a Russian drone. Ukraine also uses this type of drone. It has 2 tracking missiles, and it's known as a UR-134 drone.
Oh, nice.
And then we have some jets down here. I have some 2 cool looking jets, right? This is the Blue Angels. This is a regular Hornet, right? They look a lot like. But the thing is, they're really different if you pay close attention. So you see how this outline right here is part of their flaps?
Yep.
And then look at this one. This one is a lot thicker.
Yeah, you
So
got.
So
do you have
that's how you
do
can
you have a
tell.
drone yet?
Yeah, it's this Russian drone right here.
Do you have a real drone?
No,
Oh.
I have a helicopter that I have no idea how to use, and I'm still trying to figure out, but we still haven't gotten it down. So how you can tell is usually their landing gear and what type of missiles they carry. And then there's a little piece, like they would sit on the tail, like in one little square, so it's almost like attached. But with a regular Hornet, they literally just attach the wings to the body with the tail.
But you know what the good thing is about this is every time a plane flies over the house, I can verify. I say, Silver Plains, is that a Chinese plane? He says, no, that's American. I said, okay, good.
We're safe for now.
Like one time we were going down the road and he's like, "Oh my gosh, look at this Cessna 200." I'm like, "That's a Cessna 182."
That's great.
Yeah, silence. He shuts me down.
So do you want to be a pilot when you grow up?
Yeah, I mean, I could be a pilot or I could be a football player.
I'd rather be a pilot.
Yeah, pilots are kind of cool.
Longer career, and you probably make more money.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
That's
then
very true.
if you look at the convertible stabilizer on the sides, this one's thicker, so you can know that this is a Hornet B1 and this is a Hornet C1.
Now that B1, it's probably a lot more aerodynamic because it's a show plane, basically, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is from like 1979, this Blue Angel. And then this one is like 2005.
So
Nothing
more,
wrong with anything from 1979, just so you know.
And then we have the F-15 Eagle, one of my favorite jets that I have.
that's cool.
But this one, isn't this one kind of like this is like the
P-51.
like what's on your channel, right?
Yeah. So there's the shark mouth that you guys were talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then I have 2 versions of these. I have the American, and then I have the regular silver stunt one. They're both 2 different P-51s. They have 20mm cannons in the front equipped on the wings. And then, oh shoot. Okay, so how you can tell is that this one's fuel engine, there's an outline of the fuel engine. That's one little strip of fuel engine. But if you look at this little square, like, make sure this part is cut off. That's their whole fuel tank.
Oh,
Sorry, keep bumping this. And then you can tell by what type of engine they have. and how fast they go. So I think this one is a Aerofighter P-51, and then this one is a Aerofighter 369.
Cool.
So they're
Got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah. How do you keep all that inside your little head?
I don't know, like once I look at one airplane, it just pops up in my head. I just don't
Now,
know how.
did somebody teach you that, or you do your own research?
I do my own research. Like sometimes I go onto YouTube and watch some airplane videos, and some YouTubers are like, "Oh my gosh, what is this aircraft?" And then immediately in my mind, that's like a Cessna 587, and
He
then
like
all that.
whenever he goes to sleep at night, like the book he reads, he literally
my
has
God.
an aviation like
Book,
aircraft book that he reads
it-
before he goes to sleep.
yeah, it's like a huge book about aviation and war aircrafts. So that's how I know a lot. Is I study. Okay, so
Good.
this is a
Knowledge is good.
Kid's pretty sharp. He's pretty sharp.
WC says always learn. Always never stop learning.
He must get good grades too, because you could tell right away he's super intelligent.
Yeah, I mean, I have some math papers in my folder that you need to look at.
You want to show us those?
Let's not look at the math papers.
You got your report card handy?
Oh yeah, I have my report card. I got
Get your
all
permission slip.
He got
So
all
I-
A's
listen,
on the report
I
When
got all A's on my report card, and I was kind of surprised about that.
when you get an A, you got to tell Dad, I want a Morgan dollar for each A.
And then I got like 5 A minuses.
Hey, easy. How about like a candy bar snack, maybe?
No, that's bad for Steve. Bad for Steve. He needs a Benji for each A. Let's negotiate here.
Really?
A Benjamin Franklin, but it's got to be slabbed. It can't be raw.
Jeez.
Don't give me more ideas.
Okay, so now this is a V turboprop World War I aircraft from the British. And this top speed is like 90 kilometers. Because like these things were so light, they're made out of complete wood. They're like literal slabs of wood, just like little tiny squares. I bet you if one bullet went through that, this whole wing would be gone.
Probably
Now,
right.
that's a short takeoff and landing plane, right? So that could take off from a short field, right? 500 foot, probably.
Maybe shorter than that.
Maybe. That's impressive.
And then this is also a seaplane with the attach hook for the little wire that they would sit down on the aircraft carrier and it would catch onto it.
Yep.
Ooh, what else? Oh, okay. I have this jet bomber. This one's really, really old. I think this is a really, really old model of this jet. It can carry like up to 300,000 pound bombs.
Wow.
That's a big bomb.
That is really big bomb. I think they can only carry 300,000 pound bomb. And then it has a tail gun right there equipped with 30 millimeter cannons. Then this one is 19 millimeter cannons.
And what model plane is that? You didn't tell us.
Okay, so this is a 1989 version of the Russian/Ukraine jet that they would use back then. Russia used this in the Cold War with Germany. This was actually an airplane back then.
Oh,
back
wow.
in that era. They had a lot of good aircrafts that they would keep. I don't think this one was ever really used in combat, except for one bombing mission called the Little Rascals. Like, every single bombing mission was called the Little Rascals. I don't know why. It was a bombing over Germany, and then that's how they invaded Germany, and then that's how Germany's kind of small now. Germany used to be huge back then, like humongous. So this is a 1989 version of the 133 AC 133.
Oh, okay. So would they have used that at the in Afghanistan toward the end, or?
Might be a different version.
Okay. Cool, man. You got a pretty good collection there. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome that you're into the aviation like that.
Oh yeah.
Keep up on that because that's a big career. That's big money. Some pilots, airline pilots, make $500,000 a year right now.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
make good money.
Heck yeah, they.
They make good money.
There's also a different name for it. It's the SB-130, but it's also known as the AC-133.
Very cool. Well, hey, thank you so much for showing us all your stuff. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for educating us a little bit there.
Yeah, definitely.
I have thousands of aircrafts, and
Thousands of aircraft.
like, my gosh, there's a whole 5 buckets full of aircrafts that I have.
And don't forget next report card.
No.
Three IBM Benjamin.
You want me to
Let
mute him? I
imagine-
can mute him. Where's the mute button? We'll mute.
Well, and that's another thing too. Whenever like the stuff that I collect like this, like these slab. So the idea of me for stacking, what I do is the weight and stuff like that. That's all going to be part of my retirement. So down the road, when I go to retire, I can take that stuff, cash it out. That's going to pay for vacation or different things like that. But this stuff here is stuff that's going to be passed down to my boys. So
Yeah.
I won't ever plan on, I won't ever plan on selling this stuff. This is stuff that I've put together that I like to collect that I'll keep and that they will get. Compared to 10-ounce bars, 5-ounce bars, stuff like that. That'll all be sold for a rainy day fun type of thing.
There you go. Yeah, that's awesome.
I played.
Did anybody see Dub's video? His Mexican coin series. It goes back. He was still White Cross at that point, and he was illustrating. He was illustrating the effect of inflation on the peso coins, right? So he was saying, like this five peso. Well, you can't see it because I'm not on, but like a 5 peso from the 40s. Eventually, this 5 peso, right? So in the 1940s, the silver was worth less than 5 peso. Then by the 70s, they had to make it 100 peso in order to justify the silver that's in it, right? This same 100 peso, if you were to pay for this right now in pesos, the melt value is 422 peso.
That's crazy.
Right? So that just illustrates inflation since the 70s, 422% at least. So saving silver, it's a good move.
Yeah.
It is.
I have a lot of my first silver that I ever collected from some Fish and Bricktown.
Yep.
Have some real old ones from 1800s, 1700s.
Wow.
Yeah, they're pretty old. I also play this game called War Thunder on my PS5, and it's a really educational game, and it's really realistic with aircrafts. See, it's like video game / educational because it teaches you a lot about aircrafts. Every single time you buy an aircraft or you unlock a new aircraft, it tells you all about this aircraft, and then you get to play it, and then it'll tell you what type of cannons you're shooting, what type of bombs you're shooting, what type of bombs you're dropping.
So it's kind of like coins though. So you buy a coin, and then you look into it, find out what it's made out of,
Yeah,
what it's worth.
Yeah, and it tells you how many, I think it tells you how many crew members are in it too.
That's
So
cool.
Really,
Like you said, a game that teaches you. That's a good thing.
Definitely is.
that's oh my gosh, that's such a game that you shouldn't play this, that. It's a game you need to get off of it because it's not really good for your eyes. It's not good for your brain. But it's actually teaching you a lot of stuff.
Moderation is key, son. Moderation is key.
Yeah,
Absolutely. With everything in life, right?
except silver.
Except silver. On that note.
Well, guys, I'm starting to fade.
Yeah, me
Yep.
too. I got to get going because I got a meeting at 12 o'clock. So,
It's my
okay,
night.
man, it was awesome having you in, and thank you, Silver Plains. We appreciate all your info. Vegas, you
Guys,
wanna
thank
wrap
you
it
for
up
having
with the chat?
fun.
Yeah, I heard my name and I immediately woke up and ran in my dad's room seeing you guys talk.
Thanks for stopping in, Silver Plains. Glad we got you some subscribers.
Thanks.
Yeah, let's see what you're up to. Let me see if I got you open here.
Let's see. I got 83 subscribers for you now.
All right,
Nice.
well, you got about 7 or 8, 10 maybe. I don't know. 9. It's 74.
Got a couple.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Thank you, everybody, for being in here. Thanks again to Kansas Kid for being a guest on here. Greatly
Yeah, excellent.
appreciate
Thanks,
it.
kid. Appreciate you.
Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And Liberty's not here to yell out the chat, but we got Gold Maple, Cartier Silver, Vegas Stacker, Liberty Bleeds. I'm not sure. There's only 6 people left, so appreciate everybody for being here, enjoying, having the fun with us. And check us out Monday night. And don't forget to subscribe to Kansas Kid if you're not. Check his videos out as well, along with Blue Collar and Liberty's new channel that he has to have created.
Yeah, and
And
this whole lifestyle, the silver, it's all about family, man, and it's great that you're getting your kid involved in that. That's pretty cool. The
I
way
think
to do it.
it's a
Pass
thing.
down the knowledge.
that is, you got to teach the youth. If the youth doesn't learn, then our medals aren't worth shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay,
All right.
thanks, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Go Chiefs. Everyone, America's favorite team.
Oh, that's right. Kansas City and his Chiefs. All righty, guys.
Well,
See you on the flip
enjoy.
side.
Everybody
All right,
have a
guys.
great Saturday.
Later.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys.